It's funny. People ask me to do these Q&As, and then like the people that ask don't show up. It's like the funniest thing.
How dare they?
No, I don't mind. Listen, they paid for it. You know, it's part of the product that I sell, so it's okay. That's
That is
fine.
true.
You know, like that's kind of my business model. You guys prepay upfront for all these things versus me charging you after the fact. You know, I prefer it that
Exactly.
way. Because, you
Exactly.
know, dynamic is just better that way. Because, like, when people have to constantly pay all the time, it's like, you know, it strains the relationship. But when they pay up front and that's it, and then you
Yeah,
deliver what you promise, that's
exactly.
always like more positive, you know,
Yeah,
experience.
and
Like,
it's on them. It's on them for not
yeah,
taking advantage of it
yeah,
because
you
I
know,
gotta tell you, your customer service, it is
yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, that's what I'm going for. Like that's
Yeah.
my differentiation. Like, because
Yeah.
customer service is the weakest part of all businesses nowadays.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I experienced it myself. Customer service went
Hmm.
really downhill because everybody's
Yeah.
just outsourcing. You know, like trying to
Exactly.
like trying to like kind of, you know, slide by the minimum. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, why can't you just charge people more and give them like VIP service? You know, like just do
Yeah.
that. People don't mind paying. Like it's all
Exactly.
good.
Exactly.
Yeah, see Julie over
Well,
there. Yeah.
Julie is on. Oh, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Hey, hey, how you going?
How you doing?
I'll just
Jules.
turn.
Hello.
Jules, so good to see your face, girl.
Yeah, you too. So it's just gone on 4:30 in the morning here. So
Oh my God.
yeah.
It's early,
But
huh?
I'm at home. I'm at home this time, so I'm tucked away in a quiet place. Yeah.
I got
Where
you. I
are
got
you?
you. And you're in Australia, or where are you located?
Yes. Yeah,
Australia.
yes. Australia. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
guys are the
yeah.
opposite, right? Like 1:30 is like 4:30 in the morning. You're like 12 hours ahead
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
if I'd have done earlier, it would be in earlier for you. So maybe next time I'll do it like at, you know, 3 or 4 or something like that, you know? So that
Oh, whenever I
it's not crazy.
Yeah, that's okay because I mean 4:30 it's not like having to get up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning,
Right,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah. You need your
it's
sleep.
worth it anyway, Vadim. It's worth it.
All right, all right.
Last time was a hoot.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So I see you got all your tech, you know, set up now. You got the sound, you got the video, you're good to go. So how's
Yes.
the course going? Are you how's the progress? Are you moving through it?
Super slow. It took me ages to get started. I think I was
Yeah.
kind of psyched out about it, and I've been reading the all the Telegram messages,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, what on earth does that mean? Like I had no concept of anything, and it was sort of mind blowing, which probably didn't help at all.
Yeah.
Um, so it was really great to see your post, Victoria, because I recognized you from the meeting, and just staying with it. And then when
Yeah.
I have started the course now, so I feel a bit more relaxed about
Yeah,
it.
no, it'll make sense to you as you go through the course. It doesn't
Yeah.
mean that if you're reading something you don't understand, it's like super hard. No, it's like the course explains it very slowly,
Yes.
step by step, gradually. And then by the time you get
Yes.
to a certain portion, you'll be asking those same questions. Like, and then
Yeah,
other people will be
yeah,
like, well, what is she talking about? Like, what?
Yeah.
What did he
yeah.
pose? Like, no, and you'll be
Yeah.
like, what do you mean? It's like obvious. It's in the thing. It's in the
Yeah.
course. No, no, like
I
that.
can now see that it's very much, you know, not monkey see, monkey do, but kind of, and,
Yeah,
paint by numbers. So that's great. And, I started by reading some of the books that you recommended
yeah.
um, with that presentation you
Like
did with Spira.
Bitcoin's,
Yeah.
yeah, Bitcoin
Yeah.
standard. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
That gives you like an
Yeah.
overlay of the whole thing, like the
That's
money.
that's a great book. Like it's
Yeah, best.
mind-blowing and gives you a whole new way to look at it. I'm not even up to the bit where he talks about Bitcoin.
That's like the
That's
last
right
third.
at the end.
That's
I
literally the
know.
last third of the book. Like people
That's
are like, it's
it.
Bitcoin standard. When's they gonna talk about Bitcoin? I'm like, see, but to understand Bitcoin, you have to first understand the fiat traditional economic system, which most people don't. That's
Yes.
the funny part. The old thing they do, no, you actually don't understand how it works. And then once you understand that and the problems with that, then you can see how Bitcoin solves those problems. See, you
Yes.
can't do the opposite. Like you be like, oh, Bitcoin does
Yes.
this. Like, why do we need it? For read the
Yes.
first 2/3. Yeah, he
Yes.
got
And I
another book out
can.
already. Yeah, fiat standard.
Oh,
You want to
has
check that
he?
one out?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, well. There's one other you mentioned that I think I might have even got it on hold from the library, but I can't remember even the name of it, but I will read that one too. But I think I can really see how money got off the rails. That's the
Yeah.
message that I've got so far. Back in the day, it was probably relatively solid, and then it went
Yeah, it was
way
backed
off
by
the
gold.
rails. Yeah,
It was backed by gold. Like every dollar was backed by gold. It was solid,
yeah,
money,
Wow.
sound money.
yeah.
They took it off
That's
the
it.
gold standard, and that's it. Since then, it's just like lost 97% of its value. Like people don't
Yes,
understand that. They're like, "Oh, what do you mean it's losing value?" Yeah, you can buy
yes,
less.
yeah.
A lot
Anybody
less.
gets
And
that.
it's outrageous. Like this is ability to just create more and devalue it more.
Yeah, like you have no control. See, like
Mm,
the beautiful thing about Bitcoin is that nobody controls it. It's like a
yes.
system of checks and balances. It's all transparent. It's all algorithmic. It's backed by energy, actually, not by gold, because you can't just like make up Bitcoin. You have to spend energy, like electricity, to generate it, and energy costs money or whatever, money, barter, whatever you exchange. You can't just like
Yeah.
press a button like they do in Fed Reserve and just create a zillion Bitcoin out of thin air. Like, no,
Yeah.
it doesn't work like that. And now the TradFi, they got it. That's why Bitcoin's been going up, because all the big boys are buying in. Like
Yeah.
BlackRock, Fidelity, Vanguard, they're all buying Bitcoin now. They bought, I think, like over $6 billion of Bitcoin in the last 2 weeks. Yeah. Like
Wow.
yeah, the retail is not even here yet. Like this whole bull market is all institutions,
Hmm.
because now Bitcoin is fully licensed. They got the spot ETF. So that's it. Now you can put it in your 401k, in your IRA, like everywhere. See?
Wow.
And you don't
Okay.
have to hold it. That's the beautiful thing. Like, somebody like me, I don't care. I can hold my own Bitcoin. But some people, they don't want to bother with all that. Like keys, private keys, custodians, this, that. No, instead they just tell their financial advisor, "Give me some Bitcoin," and that's it. And he just buys them those like spot ETF shares, puts it in the same account as like their whatever mutual fund shares and this and that, and that's it. And they don't care. See, and
Yeah.
the way it works is they buy basically when somebody says, "Get me like 200 shares," they actually go on the market and they buy 200 shares worth of Bitcoin, real Bitcoin,
Gotcha.
and then they send it to Coinbase that custodies the Bitcoin for them based on the number of shares that was issued to that person. See, and that's it. And then
Oh,
when the person sells the shares, it's the reverse. Basically, they sell the shares, and then the Coinbase for BlackRock sells the Bitcoin back into the market. See, but right now they're only buying. Yeah, and they're buying basically 10x what is being mined at the moment. So the miners are producing 1,000 Bitcoins every day. They're buying 10,000 Bitcoins every day. Just so you understand.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in April, the halving is in effect, which is basically every 4 years. That's how Bitcoin algorithm works. The production is cut in half. So miners are gonna only gonna produce 450 Bitcoin a day instead of 900. So then if they keep buying the same rate, those ETFs, right, there's gonna be 20x the production. And then when they run out of Bitcoin on exchanges, guess what? The price is gonna have to go up for the holders to sell them the Bitcoin because there's only 21 million Bitcoin. It's a finite number, and out of those 21 million, 6 million are lost. People just lost their keys, so those 6 million are out
Oh,
for good. Yeah, yeah, because people are dumb. They
wow.
just they lose their keys. Like I lost some keys myself back in the day when it was like you have to like put it on a piece of paper. Like you're lucky nowadays. Like you think this is hard? This is easy now. Like you have Trezors, you have nice wallet, you have all these things. Man, 12 years ago, it was horrible. Like it was hard even for me. And I've been in IT for 20 years. Like I've been my own computer at like 13 years old. And it was hard for me. It was hard for me. Forget it. Like regular person, no chance. They would lose their key, which is what happened. So 6 million are lost for good. So there's only 15 million Bitcoin left. Like that's it. People think it's like and when actually that halving is gonna happen, Bitcoin is gonna be officially more scarce than gold. Yeah, like the production in terms of the percentages. Yeah, so it'll be more scarce than gold. It's more useful than gold. Because think about it, how are you gonna pay with gold? What are you gonna like chop off a little piece? Like, oh, I want to
Yeah.
buy a car. Let me like get this thing and chop off a piece. How are you gonna send that piece? What are you gonna through
Yeah.
mail? You're gonna hire like 20 brink trucks and 10 like security guards to transport your like $1 billion in gold, right? With Bitcoin, you just press a button and the person gets it in 10 minutes. Like just
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
recently, one guy bought $1.3 billion worth of Bitcoin, 26,000 Bitcoin. Do you know how much it cost him the whole transaction? $2.
Zero. Oh, $2.
$2. it
Wow.
costs them to buy 1.3 billion. Try buying 1.3 billion dollars of gold. See how much that costs you. It'll cost you like tens of thousands of dollars just to buy it, and then it'll cost you like thousands of dollars just to store it, and another $1,000 to transport it from that guy's vault to your vault. See?
Wow.
And then and plus, the government can easily take it. They could just like steal it, which is what they did in the. I think when Nixon made the whole took dollar off gold, they actually forcibly confiscated people's gold. Yeah.
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 And
It was
sold
a
it for
felony.
more than, yeah. Oh, did they buy it from them at a low
Yeah,
price?
they bought it at some like ridiculous price. They ripped them off big time.
$36 or something?
Yeah, $36. And then as soon as they bought it, it went up to like 1,000 or something, or 500. I don't know the numbers,
Yeah.
but that's why you know, when they're like saying, "Oh, declare a Bitcoin," I'm like, I don't know about all that. Like, you know. Yeah, because they can do the same things with gold, right? If they know you have it, they'll be like, "Listen, that's it. Like, it's legal now to hold Bitcoin." You know, well, if that happens, I'm out to Salvador. Like, then I'm definitely not staying in this country. But it's not gonna happen, not in America, especially now that they have the spot ETFs. It's all legit now. No, they're gonna tax
Yeah.
it like property. Same thing.
Yeah.
They already
They
treat it as
see it.
property. Same thing as apartment. You know, long-term gains, short-term gains. Bitcoin is like property nowadays. Like buying land or buying apartments. Bitcoin is the same thing. It's an asset, commodity. Like buying
Yeah.
oil, gold, whatever. Like Bitcoin is the same thing. Yeah. People still don't get it. They're like, oh, it's so complicated. I'm like, no, not really. It's like property. That's it. Is buying apartment complicated? They're like, no. I'm like, well, Bitcoin is the same as property, as apartments. So why is that complicated? Like, you just
Yeah.
don't like hold the title. You hold your own keys. That's it. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
nowadays it's easy. Yeah. So what lesson you're on? Like, what are you up to?
Oh, I've only just started. I'm just in the
Oh,
first
okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm probably, I don't have any questions. I just thought I'd come and see what I learned because I learned something last time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
it's an
I mean,
opportunity. Yeah.
this Q&As, I don't really need it. This is more like for like community building, and some people are just shy because I do provide real-time VIP like support in the chat. So you can literally ask questions as you go through the course in real time, and I answer them like in 5 minutes, you know, in real
Yeah.
time. So I mean, this Q&As are
I
really
could
kind
see
of,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
useless, but you know, and then
Yeah.
technically, it's like some people like basically use this Q&As as like a catch-all. They do it once every 2 weeks, and they don't answer any questions in the chat. They just do email support, and they do this. I
Right.
don't do email support. I just do like live Telegram support and this,
Yeah.
just to like
Yeah.
really make sure, you know, that the new people are not like, because some people are like embarrassed. They don't want, or they like, you know, face to face asking questions. You know, that's what they like. I'm like, okay, yeah. A lot of people ask, you know, oh, when is the next Q&A? Then just don't show up, I guess. Oh, there's Rita. I know she got some
Yeah.
questions.
She
She
can't.
got.
She says she can't log in. Rita says she cannot log in.
What do you mean can't log in? She's right there. I see her.
Oh,
She's
she
on.
is.
Yeah,
Oh, there
yeah,
she is.
yeah.
Never mind.
She's right there.
Never mind. I'm drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, she just has to turn on like unmute herself and I guess turn on the video, but you know.
Oh,
There
there
you
she
go.
is.
Hey Rita. Yeah, you might want to unmute yourself. Yeah. On the
Okay.
bottom there. Just click on the
Well,
little
for
mute
me,
button. Bottom left.
Got it. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah, you're on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw you're having some issues like with your staking. Is that what you wanna check it out? We can actually solve that on the call. It's not a problem.
I didn't know if I was allowed to show you my screen or not, but if
Yeah. You can show me. I just enabled it. Yeah. Just share your screen.
is it okay to do it now?
Yeah. That's what this call is for. Yeah, might as well do it now.
I didn't want to interrupt anything.
No, it's Q&A. I mean, Victoria can ask
Hello,
later.
do
We
you
got
see me
time.
now?
Hello. Hey, Giovanni.
Hello, is
Hey.
this working correctly?
Yeah. I can hear you
Okay.
and see you. Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, we're just troubleshooting Rita's thing. Yeah, Rita, so share your screen. Let me see your StellaSwap setup.
How
Go on the
many
app.
people are you? How many people is usually in this question and answer session?
It depends. Not that many, because most people ask
Is the-
questions in the chat. You know.
Yeah, is this typical that there is just a few people like today?
Yeah, because usually like most people just ask the questions in real time, and I just answer them, and that's it. But this is
Yeah,
more like for
okay.
like community and people who wanna, you know, just like this format
Yeah.
better. I mean, for me, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I can do both.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you want to ask questions while Rita is sharing a screen, yeah, right. While he's asking, you can go into your app on StellaSwap, like where you can't stake, and just share that screen, and I'll take a look. Yeah, what's up, Johnny? You have some questions?
Uh, I asked you earlier in this chat about this. I put like a test USDC to the
Mhm.
this stable coin farm, and you answered that it's
Okay.
so I don't have to provide every coin to the stable farm. It's enough that
No, no.
I provide only one coin.
Yeah. You just put
Yeah.
in one, and it automatically splits it between the 3 coins. You know?
Yeah.
And then when
So
you
what
exit, same thing. You just pick out which one you want.
Yeah. So where is that this liquidity pools are connected? If I provide some stable coin in this liquidity pool, what is the platform that the traders is using to use
StellaSwap.
that liquidity? It's the
StellaSwap.
same platform.
Yeah, same platform.
Is this these different pools are somehow connected
Well, basically,
together?
it's whoever, like, if you're providing into the stable pool, then you provide liquidity
Yeah.
to traders who are trading between stable coins. So if you're in a
Yeah.
tri pool, for example, you know, which is what, like Frax, USDC.WH, and USDT, right? .XE. So if somebody's
Yeah.
is swapping between, let's say, you know, USDT and like USDC, right? And you're in that pool, they're using your liquidity, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
And same thing for
But
all the other farms. If you're providing like Stella Glimmer liquidity, right? If somebody's swapping from Stella to Glimmer or vice versa, that's your
yeah.
liquidity. And basically you get a piece.
So they have to trade in that same inside that same pool that I provide the liquidity.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
But
Yeah.
what is the point of trading stable coins, because the stable coin value is same? If you think like
No, some people prefer a different stable
USDT
coins, you
or
know. They swap, you know. Sometimes it's compatibility thing. For example, they just like USDT better, you know, like USDC.XC versus like USDC.WH, right? WH is a wormhole wrapped stablecoin. So there's bridge risk. For example, if wormhole bridge goes belly up, that coin will be worth 0, which has happened in the past, you know. Like, so if you want to avoid that risk, you want to swap but they can only, for example, get in through a USDC.WH, right? Because they can only use wormhole. But once they get in, though, they can take that USDC.WH and they can swap it to USDT.XC, which is a native stablecoin. So there's no bridge risk. See, and that they want to do that, and in order to do that, they need your liquidity. And in order to use your liquidity, they have to pay fees to the StellaSwap decentralized exchange, and to you. You both get a fee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why don't they use all the time the better stable coin? Why they in the first place, why they
Well, like I said, maybe they
using this?
can't.
Well,
Maybe they can't. Maybe the only way they could bridge into Moonbeam is through wormhole. See, and wormhole only allows USDC.WH. I do that myself. I go through wormhole, I get USDC.WH, and I swap it right away to USDT.XC because it's a native, you know. Or I swap it to Glimmer, or I swap it to whatever. I mean, no, wormhole is fine. I'm not knocking wormhole. They're great. They
yeah.
have multiple
Okay.
security safeguards in place. They got like 10 people sitting there with a button that they can press, you know, in case there's a hack going on. They put in a lot of safeguards, you know, because they did get hacked for $300 million last year, which actually they made people good. They put 300 million back. So, you know, they compensated everybody. So, and the bridge started working again. But after that, they put in like triple safeguards in place. So that doesn't happen again. They put in like the bug program, like a bug bounty program, where they, you know, basically like incentivize hackers, you know, to like try to hack. And if they do, they just give them money. You know, they're like, oh, here, look, there's a bug. And they're like, okay, here's 100K. And they fix the bug. See, like, yeah. So yeah, they got like this, the Sentinel program, which is like 10 people watching in case there's funny stuff going on. They press a button and the bridge stops. That's it.
Okay.
So, you know, so they can only steal like a little bit, maybe like, you know, 100K, 200K, not 300 million like last time, right? Yeah, but that was like 2 years ago. I mean, the bridge is solid. Not that you need to use it. You can use Squid Router. You know, no bridge there. That's straight routing with like excellent network. Yeah. So that's that's the answer. People do need use different stable coins, but you do get much lower yield, obviously, because there's no risk in the stable farms.
Yeah.
There's no IL, so risk reward. You can't get huge rewards, but and take no risk. I mean, if you find something
Yeah.
like that, let me know. Like,
Yeah.
if somebody tells you like that, you can get huge returns with no risk, they're probably trying to scam you. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah,
in my
of course.
experience. Yeah, I'm straight up about it. Like I tell people, yeah, there is risk, but you can mitigate that risk, right? I mean, everything has risk. You have your money in the
Yeah.
bank, the bank could go belly up, right? You can lose your money,
Yeah.
right? I mean, everything has risk in life. It just depends on, taking educated risks, Like if you do nothing,
trade
that's a
with
risk too.
do you
Technically.
trade with Bitcoin like to fiat and back, or do you believe the Bitcoin's fundamental case and you just stacking it more for the
Yeah, like fiat is gonna go down.
But-
I think it's gonna implode. Unless US actually stops printing money and backs it with like Bitcoin or gold, then yeah, I could see. Then it'll be sound money again, because they could fix the dollar. I mean, it is possible. Like they know exactly what to do to fix it. Problem is they don't want to fix it. They want to keep printing. They want to keep inflating it. They want to keep inflating away their debt, right? Which is good for them, but not good for us. Because our money can buy less, which is crap. That's why it's not, some people are saying, "Oh, Bitcoin's going up." I'm like, it's actually not Bitcoin going up. It's your dollar going down. Like, see,
Yeah.
you can basically buy less Bitcoin with your dollars. Not that it's it's
Yeah.
going up. Not really. Yeah, but it depends how you look at it. Anyway, yeah, Rita.
I'm
So
gonna-
if you want to share your screen, I
Okay.
could try to take a
Rita,
look and see what's up.
Rita, if you don't mind, I'm gonna jump in to say goodbye.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I need to leave for other things, but
Okay.
thank you so much, Vadim, for doing this. Rita,
welcome.
Giovanni, Jules, so good to see you. I haven't started anything, but I will soon. And
No
I'm at
rush.
the
You got
I'm at
access
the,
forever.
I'm at the very beginning. I just picked up the laptop
Okay.
that's cleaned up from my prior hacking situation. So
Yeah,
thank you
that's
so
always
much.
best.
Thank you so much. I will be in contact with you probably
Yeah.
by email, because I
Yeah.
don't want to put things in the chat to take everybody's time from.
No, you have to use the chat to get support. That's the thing. I do group support. If I
Exactly.
do
I apologize ahead of time because I
if I
won't be
do
able.
one-on-one, then I'll be just answering emails all day, It's
That is
okay.
true.
If
That is
there's
true.
anything private
True.
though, you can message me privately. If
Oh,
there's something
okay,
you don't
good.
want the group to see, like your wallet or
Okay,
something,
good. Because
you can send me private messages on Telegram, and you can put
yeah.
like your problem on the main chat, and the things you want to keep private, you can send to me privately.
Okay,
in,
thank you
in
so
a
much.
Telegram message. Yeah, so
Thank
that
you so
option
much.
is there.
Well,
I'm not forcing you
will,
to like divulge your private stuff on the main chat, but but usually
you.
the reason behind that is that it's like group one to group type thing.
Mhm.
Plus other people can
Yeah.
help. It's not just me. There's also like my
Yeah,
co-founder
and
Dima's in there, Reese. There's like a team in there. So in
okay,
case I'm
good.
busy or something, they take
Someone
care of
will
it.
jump in.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But if it's just me, if everybody just emails me, then that's not really sustainable. Like
Okay.
that's not gonna work. Especially as
Again,
this thing grows and there's like 1,000 people, 2,000 people,
exactly.
like email, like
Mm.
1,000 emails a day. No, that's not
Get
gonna
ready.
work.
Get ready for
Like,
it.
yeah,
Mhm.
no, I'm ready for it.
Thank you
It's
so
just
much. Have a good
take care.
rest of your day. So I'll
Yeah, have
see
a
you
great
guys
weekend.
See
soon.
you, Victoria.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Bye.
Victoria.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
I have a really dumb question. Is cryptocurrency very static, like Forex? It's constantly undulating?
What do you mean? You mean if it's always like same price?
The price
No,
constantly.
no. There's only stable coins are same price, always $1. Everything
Oh.
else is always going up and down, up and down. Well, mostly up now. Now that we're in the bull market.
Okay.
But yeah, but you're not trading though, so it doesn't matter. You're providing liquidity. So, I mean, you could just set it in there and long term it's still gonna, go up. So you're fine. Yeah. And if you don't want to deal with any of that, like I said, you can just go into stablecoin farms and that's it. That's the easiest thing. I mean, because some people don't wanna, like maintain and balance things and get in and out. They just go into stable farm and forget about it and just make money. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is what you're trying to do, right? You're trying to get into stable tripool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So let's see your screen. You can share it.
Okay. I lost you. It says I have nothing here. Can you see that?
No, I can't see your screen. You have to share it. Like click the share button on the bottom.
I thought I did.
No. It's
Not showing
definitely
up.
allowed. Yeah, just share your StellaSwap app window.
I'm hitting it.
There you go. Now it's working.
Good. So on my dashboard, I have nothing here.
Right.
And still people here.
Oh yeah, you don't have anything. Just go to click on my farms. Yeah, you didn't put anything in.
Even though it says this, you're staked
It's
19.
staked. Oh yeah, okay, $20. Let's see, try pool. Yeah. That's weird. Yeah, so you're good. Yeah, you staked it. You see, you can
It
go
is there?
APR. Go to click on my farms. Yeah. Yeah, so you definitely staked. Yeah. Should be good. Yeah, so yeah, you're generating rewards right there. Yeah, it's probably some kind of like a bug or something. Probably you have so little that
Oh.
they didn't display it. Yeah. See right here, you can even harvest it already. See right there, harvest Stella 0.144. So you're getting profits. Yeah, right there. This button. So you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's ticking little by little.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And scroll up.
Even though it's not on
Yeah.
my dashboard, it's still working.
Yeah, I see. It says right there, you're staked 19.77. Yeah, right here.
Okay.
If it says that, then you're good. Yeah. See, and you can look at the balance right there, 19.77. So you can
Oh.
actually look at it yourself. You don't need a dashboard. You're fine. Yeah. See right there, it says the amount, 19.77 in parentheses.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, so you're good.
I noticed it often says insufficient funds. So
When you try to do what?
anything. I don't know if there's not enough glimmer or cash.
Actually, click on your a little fox icon there. Get into your MetaMask wallet. Let's see how much glimmer you have. Yeah, that one. Yep. I can show you a trick how to look up your balances without your wallet on
Oh.
StellaSwap. Well, I guess yeah. Let's do that. Just scroll up, go to swap tool.
I think Zoom is slowing it down.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just go to the swap tool. Let's show you some. Yeah,
I'm gonna
like
hold everybody up
scroll up a little bit.
eventually. There it goes.
Okay, all right, so that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, you got plenty of glimmer. Yeah, right there, you got 70 glimmer. Yeah, just click on. Yeah, there you go. So you got plenty of gas. You're good to go.
So you
Yeah.
think maybe I wonder where the problem is though.
What problem? You're fine. You're staked.
See,
What are you trying to do?
when I want to buy more, it just so they don't have sufficient funds.
By
Even when I buy
where?
5, another farm.
Okay, so let's try it. Yeah, do it. I'll walk you through it. So try it now.
Am I taking other people's time though?
No. This is the time. Well, might as well,
We're
go
all
through it.
learning from you, so
Yeah.
thank
They're
you.
watching.
Yeah,
They're watching you do it. They're gonna be doing the same thing. So
it's awesome.
like,
Go for it.
this is on theme. You're not wasting time. This is what this calls are for.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So what are you trying to do now?
I thought maybe just experiment to see if I could buy from one of these just to see how it goes again.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes. There you go.
Well,
Yep. That's right. Add liquidity. Yeah.
then it says, oh, it's still thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. Scroll up.
This one?
Yeah,
Manage.
this one. So go manage. Yep. Go down. Add. Yep. Yeah, scroll up. Yeah, basically you need, in order to add, you need that token. You see like one of them, USDC.WH. So in order to do that, all you have to do is go to swap tool and just swap some of your Glimmer to USDC.WH. That's it.
Oh.
And then you'll have the balance. That's why it's saying insufficient balance, because you don't have the tokens.
Oh.
So in order to get the tokens, you just have to swap, some of your Glimmer. Not all of it. Do leave some Glimmer for gas. Like don't swap everything, and then you have no gas, and then you're stuck. Like leave like 5, 6 Glimmer. That's all you need. Well, you do need to swap. You go to the swap tool to do that.
So
Not Excel. Go to USDC.WH, for example. Yeah, go to swap, trade. See? I mean, it's in the lesson. I explain how to do that. Like, yeah, you just do the same steps that you did for tripool in the lesson to this. That's why people are like, oh, your videos are different. No, but mechanics are the same. It's just the token names change. But the way to do things, it doesn't change. It's the same thing. Like, it's just, there's always new tokens on StellaSwap. There's no point changing the lesson because the token names are different. Doesn't matter if it's Glimmer, USDC, Frax, whatever. It's still token. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. So for example, yeah, you can swap, like let's say 30 Glimmer to USDC, right? Yeah. See? Oh yeah, 30. Yeah. Then once you basically swap that 30 Glimmer to USDC, just make sure it's the right USDC. No, that it can't be right. No. Yeah, I was like 1400 USDC for 30 Glimmers. Let me get that right. Oh, you already have USDT. You don't actually need to swap it, swap your Glimmer. You can actually swap your USDT. So instead of Glimmer, choose USDT. Oh yeah, that's the trick I want to show you. See, you can see your balances here also in the swap tool. See when you see a drop down? Look, USDT, you got 29.7. Yeah, if you click on the drop down tool, well, that's what you're swapping to. Yeah, see swap from, swap to. Yeah, and you can see the balances right here. Everything's in your wallet. So you don't need to actually open your wallet. You can just check it all out here.
Oh.
That's another little trick. See, you have 69.5 Glimmer. You got 29.87 USDT.XC. Yeah. So when you go into providing liquidity for a farm, like you need to, if you don't have that token to provide liquidity, you just swap it from one token to another. That's it. And then you put it in liquidity pool, and then you stake it into the farm. That's it. 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-step process. Yeah, it's very easy. Like once you get it once, it's like I said, like driving a car. Once you get it once, it's gonna get real comfortable for you. Like you'll be like, oh, okay, this is easy. And then everybody else who doesn't do that, they'll be like, oh, it's so hard. And you're like, no, it's actually not. It's kind of easy. Like you just have to
Better
get
than what
it.
it was.
Yeah, this pool.
could we run through
That's another lesson. Those are V3 pools. That's the Pulsar lessons. Like I don't know if you're up to that one. Yeah, the first lesson teaches you about stable pools. That's that's the one you're on, the lesson you're on right now. And then the next lesson is gonna be Pulsar. That's the V3 pools. Yeah.
Would the other two mind if we went through a transaction?
Was that?
Is it okay?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, go. I'm
Yeah, why not?
happy. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
we
worries,
can do it.
Rita.
Well, you want to provide liquidity? You want to put money into one of the like V3 farms?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. So check it out. This is how you do it. Let's try USDC Glimmer, right? That's always the easiest one. Yeah, like see right there, USDC Glimmer. Yep. The one with 187%. Yeah. So go to deposit. Right, because you have some Glimmer already. Yeah, select strategy, pick manual. You don't want to automate. It's always better to do manual. Yeah, click on manual. Okay. You see now, Glimmer, you need basically to provide liquidity to this. You need to select the range, right? So the pair you already selected, and the range, it depends how tight you want to provide the liquidity for, like full range. Basically, full range is the least risk, but the most risk. No, sorry, the least risk and the least return, right? Like you see right there, 10%. Conservative, standard. You can do conservative. It's fine. You're not doing crazy amounts. Yeah, so you do conservative. And then here's a little trick. If you want to, let's say, deposit, like, it'll calculate for you. For example, if you want to put 20 Glimmer, like type in 20 Glimmer, right? I'll show you a little trick. So you type in 20 Glimmer, right? See? And in order to deposit 20 Glimmer, you need to have 6.79 USDC, right? So then you go into swap tool and you swap 20 Glimmer to 6.79 to USDC. You know? That's what you need.
Okay, I think do I have enough? I think I have enough now.
Well,
But
you
if
don't.
I did, I go have to swap.
No, you don't. You don't have enough.
I
That's the WH. You don't have any, I think. Yeah, but you can approve it first, I think.
well, I can prove first.
Yeah. Yeah, go. Do that. Just to give it access so you can see the balances. Yeah. I think it's time to pop up your MetaMask.
I know.
Yeah, you see, yeah, it's kind of slow. It's gonna take a while. Yeah, but basically, like, see, you have 20 Glimmer and you need 6.8 USDC, right? You need both tokens to provide liquidity. So you
So
just,
swap.
yeah, you just swap to get USDC and then you just keep going. Like, it's all in the lesson. It's all laid out in, I think lesson 8, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Let me see. I got it open on my phone. Come on. Let's see. Where was it? Looks like they fixed the video problem. Module 4. Yeah, it's lesson 5. Yeah. Like putting funds into Pulsar MMM. Yeah, in module 4.
They don't really tell you
No,
what
no, no.
US.
You need basically swap enough to get 7 USDC, for example.
WH. I always get confused on which USD.
No, it's the right one. Yeah, USDC to WH. There's only one so far.
Oh,
Yeah, so get out of that. No, don't go into that. Yeah, kill that. No, you need more. Type in 20 Glimmer. You basically need to get, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just swap it for that. Basically, you need, when you use the little calculator, you see, if you want to provide 20 Glimmer liquidity, then you need to provide also 7 USDC with it, right? So that's what we're doing right now. We're swapping some of your Glimmer, 20 of your Glimmer, into USDC. Yeah, so just click on swap. Yep, that's it. Yeah. See, and then once that's done, then you have both tokens you need, right? For that operation. And you just keep going. Yeah, it's simple. So you're like, oh, it's dangerous. What if I lose money? I'm like, just do it with smaller amounts. Do it with like $3-4. Like, what are you afraid to lose $4? Come on. Like, we're not talking about thousands of dollars here, even hundreds of dollars. Like, and the mechanics are the same for $20,000 or $2. There's no difference.
okay.
It's the same exact process. Like, exactly. Yeah, so I mean, and then basically as you get comfortable, you just keep raising the amounts, and that's it. Like, go to $10, $50, $100, whatever. Okay, yeah, you can close that. Yep, I think it's done, right? Oh, I just approved the USDC. It's still pending the transaction.
So Vadim, it doesn't matter. You can start super low,
Yeah,
and then
yeah, you
as you
start
build your muscle,
exactly.
you just keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, there's no risk. I mean, that's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, you don't have to like trade. It's not like you have to do it with huge amounts. You just learn. While you're learning, you should use small amounts. I don't recommend people use anything over like $20 when they're learning, because if you lose $20, it doesn't hurt as much. Like whatever.
Yes.
It's cost of learning. I mean, I lost thousands of dollars when I was learning this stuff. So compared to that, $20 is nothing. It's your payment. All right. See, so
Love it.
now we got USDC. And we still got Glimmer, right? So now let's do the same thing. Let's get back to that farm. USDC Glimmer. You can click on the deposit thingy. So yeah. There you go. Yep, that's it. See, now we got that Glimmer. Yeah, go to manual. Same thing. Everything same. Yeah. Then yeah, click on conservative. That's what we're going with.
Maybe I'll be bold and say this.
What's that?
I think I'll be bold and say I'm standard.
All right, yeah,
Just-
sure. Let's do standard, yeah. All right.
little
So now
dangerous.
see, and there you go. Now you got why is this showing balance? Oh, it's the wrong use. It's the native USDC now. Ah, those bastards. Sorry. I forgot they added the native USDC. That's right. They switched that farm to native. Damn it.
Okay.
Sorry. It's okay. We can swap it. Swap this the USDC you just made for another USDC here. Let's do. That's right. They put native in now. Yeah, it's fine. It's not a problem. Just go to swap from USDC.WH. Yeah, that's cool. No worries. Yeah, pick that one. USDC.WH. Down,
X.
down. Yep, that's the one. Pick that one. And swap to. Let's pick the. Yeah, just select all of them. You can click on the max button to the left. Yep. See, that selects your whole balance. And then swap to. Select the other USDC. Let's pick it. The one that you don't have any balance. Scroll down. Let's find it. No. Oh, just type in USDC. Yeah, I think that'll make it easier. There's two now. There's wormhole USDC. Yep, right here. USDC.XC. You see, now they have native USD. Yeah. That's the latest edition. Yeah, that's the one we need. Sorry.
XC.
I've steered you wrong a little bit there, but
It's okay.
it's not a problem. It's like a 1 cent transaction fee, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Now we'll swap to that one. Yeah, the one you're swapping from, that's USDC.WH from Wormhole. And that other one is USDC.XC, which is the native USDC. Yeah. You don't need to change that. Get out of that.
I just looked. Okay.
Yeah, don't. You're
What?
good. Yeah, exit this. No, not use. You picked the wrong one. Switch it back to native USDC. Yes. USDC.XC. No, type in USDC now again. Yes. Pick native USDC. That's the one.
XC.
Yes.
XC.
Yes. That is it. Click on that.
Okay.
And then click on swap. Don't change anything else.
I don't know what native means.
Native means it's basically native to Polkadot, so there's no bridge risk. Yeah,
Oh.
it's a better one. Yeah. Yeah. Confirm swap.
Yep.
Yeah. Swap
Looks
it,
good.
yeah.
They should put the little thingies by here so we know.
Yeah. I mean, you can go to their Discord and let them know. But they have such a huge queue of things that they're
For
doing that
dummies
it's like
me.
they're no, you learn though. It does say native though when you pick it, technically. So makes sense. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, that's even better now because now it's Glimmer like native USDC. That's even safer, less risk. That's good. Yeah, they're trying to get away from the whole USDC.WH, but it's fine. It does the job. Some people need it. All right. Yeah, just I guess confirming your wallet. Yeah, you do need a bit faster computer though. But it's not trading, so it doesn't really matter.
When I start making money here, then I'll get one.
Yeah, sure. You don't need a fast one to make money. Plus, you're not a trader, so speed is not really of an essence to you. It's whatever. It's just comfort, I guess.
Yeah, I'd like to get a new one. But...
Okay, cool. So yeah, let's wait for that to go. Yeah, while it's doing that, you can go back into the farm while it's swapping.
Won't let me. Should I X this?
Yeah, exit out. Yeah, close it. Yeah, now go back to that farm. Yeah, it's okay. Let it do its thing. Yeah, go to pool. Yep. Pulsar. Yeah, now get back in the farm. Yeah, there you go. It's finished the swap. Now we have the right USDC for the job. Yeah, so go back to USDC Glimmer, click on deposit.
Where am I? Where should I go?
Scroll down. Go back into the farm. No, you're there already. Don't get confused. Just go back into that. USDC Glimmer farm. Click on deposit. See, now we swap the tokens. So now we have both tokens. We have Glimmer and we have native USDC, right? So yeah, click on deposit. Yep, that's it. Yep, manual. Yep, then I guess you're gonna go with standard. 20. See, now you got 20 in Glimmer, and you got 5.8 USDC. Yep. Now just click on review and confirm. Confirm supply. See, you're supplying 20 Glimmer and 5.8 USDC, right? So expected APR right there, 126%. All right.
That's amazing.
It's not that difficult. It works.
It's
Yeah,
fascinating.
this process is a little different than the stable farm because this is a V3. It's like the newer farms with concentrated liquidity, where you're providing for a certain range of price action, not like the whole one. Because with stable coins, the price doesn't change, so there's no range. It's always $1.
Oh, oh,
Hey, I
Basically.
have one question.
Yeah.
The horse says that I'm using Binance, and
Okay.
it says that you have to put this Glimmer token first and then swap
Yeah.
it in here. Can you put can you buy in Binance some another coin and swap it
Not the
to
problem.
here?
No,
Or
you
do
could,
you
but
have to
then
use the Glimmer first?
you have to use the Glimmer because you can send Glimmer directly to Moonbeam
Yeah.
from Binance. That's the only one that you can do that with. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
If you
So
if you use
using
any other one, you have to use you have to do what we do. You have to like either bridge it or use a router to basically get it to Moonbeam. See, and that's extra money. I don't think you want to do that because it's extra time, money. I mean, I wish I could ask Binance so I could send Glimmer directly to my MetaMask wallet on Moonbeam. Like that's it, straight.
yeah.
That's why the list is so small because it's like literally straight to Moonbeam. Me, I have to get it first to Ethereum. Then I have to take those coins and bridge them to Moonbeam, then swap them. There you go. Now you have your NFT. So you're in the pool.
Yo.
There's one last
Yeah.
step. Click on the farm now button.
so it is a lot different because the stable coin, there wasn't this.
Yeah. That's why it's separate lessons. It's separate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now you're in the liquidity pool, but now you have to farm it. You have to put the NFT into the farm to get the rewards. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
I'm
like
really with the high rollers now.
yeah. So select NFT for farming. Hold on. It's gonna display your NFT on
Do I-
top.
am I
No,
fin-
don't close that. Let's see. What the hell? Did your wallet get disconnected or something? Connect to wallet. Yeah, I think your wallet got disconnected. Yeah. Okay,
Zoom takes a lot of power from these little
I
computers.
guess. Yeah, get out of that.
Big. So, that look good?
No, get out of the MetaMask wallet. Yeah, get back into StellaSwap. Yeah, just click on that. Yeah. The hell, it's not connecting your wallet. Ah, damn it. Hold on, go up. Yeah, you do need to connect the wallet. Yeah, see, initializing. Ah. Yeah, because you already have your NFT, you just need to like farm it. You need to deposit it.
Oh, there's another step to that transaction?
Yeah, I mean that was the last step. Okay, now you're back. You got disconnected.
So do I go to,
Go into pool. Yeah. Just want to make sure. Yeah. Let's see. Go into USDC Glimmer. I don't think it did it.
you think it'll be on my dashboard yet?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, go on the dashboard. Let's see.
Oh, there's,
Scroll down. Yeah, scroll down. Yeah, see, your position is in, but you just need to farm. So click on the farm now button.
oh,
Yeah, there you go. That's where it screwed up, I think. Yeah, click on that, select NFT. So click on it. Oh, whatever. Yeah, I
So
guess
the
it selected
dashboard
already.
doesn't show the stablecoin transaction? Evidently.
No, this is a different dashboard. That's a V3 position. Yeah. I'll
Oh, they
show
don't
you.
combine them?
No, it's two separate dashboards. There's like a V3 dashboard, Pulsar, which is what you're seeing now. Yeah. Well, see, once the deposit, then you're gonna
Oh.
start farming. Yeah.
That's cool.
But even if that happens, if it like glitches out like that, it's easy. Just go to the dashboard. It's gonna display a position and just hit the farm now button. That's it. And you kind of resume from there.
So,
Yeah. Hold on, it's depositing. Give it some time. It should pop up MetaMask confirmation for you.
oh,
It's just
should I?
yeah, confirm it in your MetaMask. See the little one? I see that it's yeah. It wants you to confirm, right? So confirm the transaction in your MetaMask. Yeah, because I can't see your MetaMask yet. There you go. Yeah, it's pending. Okay. There you go. See? Position deposited successfully. That's it. You're all set. Yeah, just switch back to
Very
StellaSwap.
good. Thank you.
Yep. And now check it out. Yeah, get out of that. Yep. And see. Go back and like refresh. Go to click on your dashboard again. You need some time to like refresh. Don't
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Once you see that prompt, yeah, just click to like community pool and then click back to dashboard. Yeah, it's a little like slow. I guess it needs to refresh. Yeah, then go back to dashboard. Oh, give it a few minutes.
So you were saying the V3s do not combine with the stable coins as far as your total value?
Yeah, it's different ones. I don't think they combined it yet. The hell? Is this thing bugging out again? Ah. Yeah, just refresh the screen, I guess.
Oh,
Definitely like you got the the confirmation. You're definitely in there. There you go. Yeah. See?
oh,
There you go. Now it says farming. See that?
oh, right. Nice. I like seeing that.
That's it.
I like to farm.
And you're done.
Nice.
Yeah, that's
It's-
actually your actual APR. That's what you're getting. Not what they're displaying in the farms. That's your APR. You're getting 56.96% per year right now on that money.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
How
what
much
you're getting. That's your personal APR.
I
See?
put 20 in. Is that what I did?
Yeah.
So I put $20
Yeah, right here, value, $15. Yeah, that's what you put in. See, it
Very
says
nice.
value, my value, $15, and that's what you're getting on that money.
So where would I get the balance from my stable coins?
Just go into stable pools. Yeah, I guess they didn't put it in the like unified thing. Yeah, just go into my farms. Yeah, and you can just click on it and just see what you have. Yeah, just click on that. Yep, and you see right there, you're staked 19.77. Yeah.
That's what it was last night.
Yeah, well, it's stable farm. The value is not going to change. Like it's, yeah, though. It's always $1. Yeah.
It takes a while for that to grow.
What do you mean? No, that's not going to grow. Like that's what you put in the stable farm. That's your money in there. What's going to grow is this right here. See where it says harvest Stella? That number is going to go. See, now it's 1.47 glimmer that you can harvest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like the what you put in the stable, that's why it's stable. Like if you put in $100, it's gonna be $100 10 years later. Like it's not going up or down. See, like Stella Glimmer, both those coins are going up and down. So that's gonna go up and down that value, in that V3 farm. Yeah.
Then I redeem the Stella tokens for something else, or if I need to.
Yeah. Then you just go to harvest. You click on harvest whenever you want to take money. you know, well, that's the rest of the course. Like, you know, finish the course.
Do you,
it's
do you think
it's all covered. It's all covered. All of it.
do you think it's safe to put the money to this tri pool for a long term? Like if you
Yeah.
if
Why
you
not?
want this 24% return, you just put it here and keep it there for many months. Or do you think
Or
there is
years.
a lots of yeah.
Yeah, why not?
So what
I mean, it's pretty battle tested. You know, DEX at this point they had like 4 audits. You know, I mean, and they had like, and the only times that people lost money was not because of StellaSwap. It was because the actual coin went belly up. Like before that, it was Nomad coin. Like some employee literally stole the keys in the Nomad company. Nothing to do with
yeah,
StellaSwap. You know, and he stole the
yeah,
keys and he just stole all the money in the bridge, and that's it. That's why I recommend, you know, putting money into like native, you know, stable like pairs. Like for example, like what she
yeah,
did just now, which was USDC Glimmer. Glimmer is a native. That's the gas token of Moonbeam, so that's not going anywhere. You know, USDC XE is native USDC minted on Polkadot from Bitfinex. You know, because Circle
yeah,
gave him like direct mint, so there's no bridge risk there. Circle is not defaulting anytime soon. Okay, like they
yeah.
have like
But
billions
if
of dollars
but
in
if
BNY Mellon. Like no, they're
but
good.
if I'm providing liquidity to this USDC Glimmer pair,
Yeah,
the risk is that the Glimmer value is changed compared to USDC.
yeah.
So
It's an impermanent loss. Yeah, I mean it's
yeah,
basically like a loss opportunity, and you know, but if you're like a long-term holder, it doesn't really matter. It's just, you know, you have to kind of
yeah,
look at it, you know, and manage it, right? There's also like
yeah,
automatic ones. You can go to the like auto. Like you see, there's 2 choices: manual and auto. See, the problem with auto one though is that it maintains you in range. See, so if like the price changes on the token, for example, you don't lose any money. You just stop farming. You just stop getting yield. You just stop getting rewards, right? If your position gets out of
yeah,
range, but then it just gets back into range, and you know that's it. Price is the same. So like my rule of thumb is just get out. Basically, when you get out of the farms, make sure you get out with the same values that you got in, right? So USDC is always the same. It's always $1, right? It doesn't change. That's like stable. But Glimmer, you know, goes up and down. So if, for example, Glimmer starts going like crazy up, right? You're gonna and you decide to get out at that point, you know, you're gonna get IL versus, you know, stable coin. That's why, for
yeah,
example, if you go into but USDC Glimmer, you know, I mean, Stella Glimmer, for example, they're very correlated. So they're both gonna go up pretty much equally. See? So you don't get IL.
yeah,
You actually make money on that. You make money on the
yeah,
yield, plus you'll actually cash out more than what you put in. If like Glimmer and
yeah,
Stella both go up, you're gonna get the yield and you're gonna, you know, like get profit on your
yeah,
principal, which is like what I like to do. That's the double dip I'm referring to, where you actually make money with the yield and you make money with appreciation, both. So you
yeah,
can't kind of trade like that, you know. But if it's
yeah,
like bear market, it's all bottomed out, then you don't get appreciation, but you still get the yield on your money, which is like kind of like the market that I'm going for. People who don't care about crypto that want to make fiat returns, which you can with the crypto tools, right? They don't care about crypto per se, but they want to make another $200-300 a month, another $2,000-3,000 a month, right? They just want to squeeze, you know, basically this crypto out and like convert it straight to dollars and send it to their bank account. Great, do that too, you know. Like I'll
yeah,
service both the Bitcoin maxis and the fiat maxis. It's fine. You can make money however you want it. And if you're a Bitcoin
yeah,
maxi, just take that money and buy Bitcoin with it. There you go.
yeah,
See, easy conversion. You just, you know, you made $2,000. Great, buy some Bitcoin. Like put it on your Trezor and forget about it. Right? Keep yield farming. Keep making more money. Buy more Bitcoin. So basically, like you
yeah,
store the value you get in Bitcoin, and you make, you know, whatever that money, the yield in fiat, for example. Right?
yeah. Do you
That's
do
it. It's
trading by
simple.
yourself a lot, or do you do mostly this yield farming?
I mostly do yield farming. I used to do a lot of trading. You know, like I was doing all trading, mostly Bitcoin and some Ethereum. But it's, you
Yeah,
know, trading is tricky, man. It's like sentiment of the crowd. It's like the technical analysis, and you know that doesn't work well. You know, also like yeah, I'm in the like a lot of trading groups. You know, like I was actually in Crypto Angel trading group. I'm still in there. I think we took like 3rd place in the world in WSOT competitions. You know, but whatever.
Mm.
It's like yield farming is way better than that because basically like you let the traders take all the risk and you just provide liquidity for them, and that's it. And you get your piece like a
Yeah.
DEX. Like Coinbase never loses, right? They take trading fees. They don't care if it's going up, down. All they care about is volume, right? So we're kind of
Yeah.
in the same boat. We're decentralized market makers. So we don't care what they're doing as long as there's lots of volume, right? And we're getting fees from all of that. If they're selling, we're making money. If they're buying it, we're making money, right? The only thing you have to
Yeah.
watch out for is the impermanent loss, but that also evens out if you're holding it over long term, right? Because if
Yeah.
the price swings like crazy, eventually it's gonna go back into the range where you provide liquidity and you can at least get out. I mean, best case scenario, it goes over the range, both tokens that you provide liquidity, and then you
Yeah.
make money, like which is
Is
what
the
I'm
is the
always
is
trying to.
is the yield smaller if you choose this automated thing? Is the yield smaller then? Because
It's
there is
bigger yield, but the problem with that automatic one is there's more risk because basically they give you more yield because they keep you in range all the time. So that's how it works. Basically, it automatically gets you out of the position and back into the into the range that's like current. See, if you're doing it manually, you don't do that. You miss out on yield all the time, but at the same time you take less IL because you only take IL when you get out of the position. See, get out of the farm because then you lock in whatever the loss is, right? But if you don't get out of the farm, it's impermanent loss. That's why they call it impermanent because it goes up and down, right? Because for example,
Yeah.
like it's kind of like paper gains or paper losses. People like can't understand this concept. It's very simple. For example, if you're holding Bitcoin, right? And like it goes down. Let's say you bought it at 10,000, right? And then it goes down to 5,000, right? And you sold.
Yeah.
You locked in that $5,000 loss, right? You lost $5,000. But if you didn't sell and it goes back up to 10,000, you didn't lose anything. It was all on paper,
Yeah.
right? It was all virtual. Well, the same concept applies here. When the tokens go like out of range and they go down, and you see like your value goes is like less, you didn't really lose it unless you get out of the farm. Then you lock in that loss. And impermanent loss becomes permanent. See? So if you're just providing liquidity and you just want to get that yield, you don't really care. Like,
Yeah.
you just kind of wait and just,
So
and if you
who is
really don't want to deal with that, just go into stablecoin farms. No IL there. No, like,
So-
price action at all.
so who is establishing these new liquidity pools? Is that
What do you
because there
mean?
is the pools is changing all the time? There is coming new pools and some
Yeah,
old pools are
You
taken away.
technically
So who,
even you can open liquidity pool on StellaSwap. Anybody can make a liquidity pool. If you want to provide liquidity for 2 tokens and you have a lot of them, that's why there's a community pool tab. You can actually start your own pool, and if people use your pool, you're gonna make money. Like there's no like barrier like, oh no, you can't start a pool in StellaSwap DEX. No, you can literally do whatever pool you want. Like they're just not gonna incentivize it. They're not gonna give any rewards for it. That's the difference. Like you see how like everywhere it says rewards. Basically, StellaSwap incentivizes this pool, some pools with their tokens, like Stella tokens. And for example, Moonbeam provides grants and they give Glimmer tokens to incentivize liquidity on the network. Because it's in their interest basically to grow the adoption of Moonbeam.
so
Yeah,
is there lots of this type of liquidity pools where there might be some scammer is starting to pool and then people get in
Well,
there and then they just quit and take the money,
yeah,
or
it could happen. That's why I recommend people to just go into official like StellaSwap approved pools because they vet all the projects, and like the ones that are made by StellaSwap, definitely no scammers in there. Like if you see a reward on the pool, like StellaSwap checked it, it's it's all legit. Yeah. But I mean, it's tough to scam somebody in the pool like this. Even if you start a pool, like it doesn't matter. I mean, you're gonna provide liquidity from like approved tokens, And usually, if you start scamming people, they're gonna block your pool, like the StellaSwap team. They could like not let you, start one if you're obviously blatantly like scamming people. Like they're not gonna allow people to scam on their platform. Nah, it's that's why I chose StellaSwap for beginners because it's a very walled garden environment. StellaSwap team, like basically, if you notice all the farms, like every token is like super legit. I mean, you got like Bitcoin, ETH, Glimmer, USDC, Frax, DOT. I mean, these are all like blue chip coins. These are all blue chip tokens. Like these are not some like crappy, shit coins. I mean, these are like solid projects, all of them.
Like Dogecoin.
Yeah, well, Dogecoin is actually pretty legit. I mean, come on, you can even pay for a Tesla with it. So I would say that's it's a meme coin, but it's a legit coin. I mean, I'm not gonna knock Doge Army. Like it's the same as Shiba Inu. They're not hiding who they are. They're like, yeah, we're meme coins. That's what we do. We meme. Like, and the retail likes memes. They like crazy dog pictures, and they like. I mean, I personally think it's stupid. I don't really invest in them unless I'm like playing around and gambling and speculating. Like yield farming is not speculating. This is a straight like service provision. You're basically a decentralized market maker providing liquidity to traders for a fee. You're not trading. You're not a trader. Like that's not your business. Yeah. So because I was on the other side equation. I was a trader, and I was like, wait a second, I can like not take risks and I can just get paid and like not look at the screen at all. Great, sign me up. Like let's go.
So
Do you started out as a stock trader?
No, I went straight to crypto trading. Yeah. Like I was a technical writer also. Like I was writing, basically like marketing articles, more like tech based for different crypto projects. And I kind of got into that. Was trading Bitcoin on the side also. Yeah, I made some money with it. Like whatever. It's fine. It's a lot of stress though, and like trading, That's why I like yield farming much better. I mean, yeah, but trading wise, I don't really trade anymore. I just take like big positions and I accumulate. And I use the cycles basically to kind of accumulate in the bear and then sell off in the bull, right? When like PQ4A hits into like mostly Bitcoin, some USDC, some DAI. Yeah.
Is it bull or bear right now?
It's bull market, yeah. It's incoming. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin just went up $10,000 in a week. I mean, so yeah, I would say I would say that's a bull market right there. I mean, come on. 13% up on the week, like that's crazy. That's for Bitcoin. Like that's a $1.3 trillion asset. Like this is not like some little coin. Yeah.
So, but I have an accountant question. Is this easy to get the documentation for taxes? I'm just worried about tax time.
Tax time, it's real easy. You don't have to give them any of this crazy DeFi stuff, right? The only thing you do is when you basically put your money back into Coinbase, there's gonna be like a little in settings. There's gonna be a taxes link, and you go in there, and they'll give you 1099. You take that 1099, take it to your accountant. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
It's just Coinbase.
Just Coinbase. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a tax advisor. Don't quote me on this. I'm not licensed tax advisor for Ohio State or whatever. But basically, I mean, that's what I do. Like you can't be expected to give them like every little transaction and this and that. I mean, that's ridiculous, And mostly they just care that you pay money on profits. See, so like they don't really when you buy, it's not a taxable event. Only when you get a profit, that's when you have to pay taxes, obviously, on your profits, right? Like you don't pay taxes when you buy a house, right? Like you pay taxes when you sell a house and you actually have profit. Then you declare to IRS, look, I made $50,000. I sold it less than a year after I bought it. Short-term taxes. Bam, that's it. So yeah, it's easy. Just pay taxes on your profits. Yeah. Whenever
your tax preparer never asked for all the.
No, I mean you give them the Coinbase document. They make it for you. They generate it for you. You just print it out or email it to your CPA and say, yeah, I made this money with crypto with yield farming, and that's it. I mean, if they ask what yield farming is, you can recommend them my course. Like why not? If they really want to. Yeah, but then, yeah, that's what I do. I mean, it's fine. Yeah.
Good. Does Julie want to do something? Want to share her screen so maybe we could walk her through something?
I don't mind. If she wants to.
Julie, want to do anything?
Julie, yeah, you're muted. Yeah, you're muted. Yeah, I'm mute.
Sorry. No, I'm fine, Rita. Thank you, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it
learned
was
a lot
easy.
from yours. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not hard. People think it's hard. Like it's not. You just have to learn it once, literally. That's it. And then once you get it, you're like, oh, okay, it's not that difficult. You just basically provide liquidity for like a token pair. So you put like one token and the second token into a pool, and then people borrow those tokens to trade between them. That's it. And the exchange gets a fee, and they split it off a little piece and they give it to you. That's it. That's where that harvest button is, where it keeps like in real time. And you can see in real time the money coming in. I mean, she had only $15, so you can't really see it too well. But when you have like $1,000, $10,000, Like it's like this, like click, 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 click. Every second
Really?
there's like, yeah, it's real time. Yeah, like it's not like it's calculated like and right away, so you can see like your profits coming in instantly. Yeah, that's why people are like, when am I gonna make money? I'm like, you're literally gonna make money right away, like right away. In as soon as you put the money into the farm and you stake it, like you'll start getting rewards like right away. Like, they're
Can't
like,
wait.
oh really? Like I have to wait. I'm like, no, you don't have to wait. Like,
So
can I take it out anytime? Yes, you can take it out anytime, as many times as you want, 24/7, 365, no bank holidays, no nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
can't beat that.
yeah, I mean, come on. DeFi provides that service. The only downside is it's a learning curve. That's it. That's the only downside. But that's the problem I'm trying to alleviate. Like once I
You're-
solve that problem, get people in there, they're gonna be like, oh yeah. And this is just one DEX, one set of farms. There are so many of them. Like once you learn how to do it like this, then all the other ones are pretty much the same. It's not that much variation. It's like when you drive a Toyota, like somebody gives you a Volvo, you're gonna know how to drive it, right? I mean, it's still same steering wheel, gas pedal, brake pedal. You know, like it's not that different. Like a little bit different, like the interface, you know, like the buttons or whatnot, but you still figure it out though, right? Like once you know the basics. Like you just did it now, was that so hard? Like I don't think it was that hard. You just click, click,
You're
click.
right there.
Yeah,
But-
but I am right there. My course is me, like virtual me. Like when you watch those videos in my course, like I walk you through step by step. Like same way I did it just now. Only instead of doing it live, like I recorded myself doing that. So it's technically it's the same thing. You know, it's like here, do that. That's how my lessons are. Like here, do that. Step by step.
It's a very good course you created. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Yeah, it took me a while to make it because and I'm still like polishing it off because you see some things they're tricky because they StellaSwap updates and puts out new features and I have to kind of integrate it because like for example like you were saying, should I exchange USDT WH to Glimmer? See, that's old instructions. I gotta change that because you don't even need to do that. You use that Squid router. See, you swap straight from you know Ethereum on Ethereum network, on base network, you swapped it straight to Glimmer. See, that wasn't even possible like 2 years ago. Like that just came out like 4 months ago, and I put it in the course. See, so like now you actually have gas on Moonbeam instantly, right? Before I had to like send it to you, like send you gas, so you can swap USDC WH to Glimmer, because in order to do that you need gas, right? And if you don't have Glimmer, you can't do it. See, so you need gas to get gas. You see the problem there?
Yes.
It's like a catch-22. It's like in order for me to swap my stable coins to some gas token, I need the gas token. But how are you gonna do that? So I actually had to send people
can you
manually
use-
Glimmer.
Can you use the Binance now in USA, or do you have to use
No,
only
no.
Coinbase?
No, only Coinbase. I'm in New York, so I can't
Yeah.
even use Kraken. I can't even
Yeah.
use Base network with Coinbase,
Yeah,
like Rita was using, because like New York
Is
is the
the-
most locked down state ever.
yeah. I
Like,
think
you can get anything.
in Coinbase the trading fees are more expensive than Binance.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Unless you're using the pro interface. Well, for me, it's free because I actually pay them $30 a month for a Coinbase One membership. So I have free trading fees on all buys and sells. Yeah. So I pay nothing,
How much is that?
actually. Yeah. I
Is
think,
there-
but I think they have to invite you to that service. I don't think it's like available to sign up. It's like a beta thing they're testing. So they send me an invitation to join for $30 a month, which is worth it. Because like if I do you one trade, that pays for the whole month. Like so I'm like, okay. And if I do 6-7 trades, I'm saving like $200, you know, on good amounts. Yeah. So that definitely worth it to me. And you get 24/7 phone support also for that, and $1 million insurance for your crypto if you keep any. I don't, you know, I don't trust centralized exchanges. I use them, like I said, like toilets, you know, in and out, do my business in and out. I don't, you know, like as quickly as possible. Just get in there, do your business, wash your hands, and you know, get the hell out of there. Like every time I have a little bit of crypto on that exchange, I'm like, no, I don't trust any of you guys. Yeah, because they can just freeze your account for some mistake. I mean, Coinbase is legit. They're not gonna steal your money. That's 100%. They're a publicly traded company. Like, no, that's whoever says that, that's just straight like bullshit. Like, no, they don't steal money. But you could trigger some like stupid algorithm where they think you're getting hacked and they'll just freeze your account and then you have to like call the support and be like, "Oh, it's me. I didn't do anything." They're like, "Oh, sir, like I've never dealt with that in the last 5 years that I'm with them. Never had that happen to me. You know, knock on wood. Like I don't want to because they're my only like window. Because in New York, that's all I can use Coinbase. Can't use Kraken. Can't use Binance. I'm like locked down tight. So yeah, but it works. It works. It works for me. So
Yeah.
that's why I recommend it because Coinbase is the only one that's available in all 50 states in US. Kraken is only available in like 37 or something. You know, that's why people tell me, "Oh, why don't you make a Kraken module?" I'm like, well, first of all, I have no access to Kraken, so that's kind of difficult for me to do since I can't use it. How am I supposed to make courses of something I never used? Like lessons, you know, like that's different. I mean, I could do it. I could figure it out in 5 minutes. It's not a problem, but I might do it actually, just to have like a separate, you know, on ramp for people. I'll have to ask my friend, you know, my co-founder
Better.
Dima to do
What
it.
makes it better than Coinbase?
It's not better, but you know, it's just another option basically. In case, like for example, your Coinbase account gets locked, you can use, you know, Kraken instead. Plus, I heard their support is a little better because Coinbase outsourced all of it to India, which is not. I'm not a fan of that. I mean, nothing against Indian people, but come on now, like they can't speak English, they don't know anything about crypto. Like it's just unqualified, cheap support, which you know they don't know anything. I called them once to figure out why I can't get access to Base. She was trying to make me use like you know, Chrome browser instead and like clear my cache. I'm like, are you like stupid? What do you mean? Like my browser is fine. Like I don't have the option for another network like Base. And like she couldn't figure out until I hung up on her, emailed like the normal, send an email, like a nasty email to Coinbase saying that listen, you gotta get your support game up. And then they replied, yeah, it's multi-chain support is currently not available in New York and Japan. That's it. Like literally, it's New York State and Japan in the whole world. Like that's it. I'm like, come on. Of course.
How can it recognizes that you are in New York if you're using
What do you
the
mean? I'm a New York resident. They have my driver's license. They have my driver's license. That's it.
Yeah, but if you're using the VPN and
No, they don't care. They check what your resident status is.
yeah.
That's it. They don't care. I mean, I have 2 VPNs. You could set it to be on Mars, but they still know you're in
Yeah.
New York because you have a New York driver's license. That's it.
Yeah.
As soon as I move to Florida and I get a Florida driver's license and I update my Coinbase profile to Florida, bam, they're gonna unlock like 12 networks for me instantly. Avalanche, Solana, Base, whatever. There's like a whole list. When I'm in New York, I have no choice at all, like for network. They choose Ethereum for me and just go to the next screen instantly. I can't even choose. It's just like, and I'm trying to tell this woman, it's just like telling me some nonsense. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm an expert. I don't need like your help with this. I just need to enable the option in the website. That's it.
Yeah.
But you know, she kept trying this and that and sent me a whole troubleshooting thing. I'm like, Jesus, if I was actually like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, I might have followed all those directions and completely like uninstalled all my wallets, everything. I'm like, no. Like, and then instead I just replied with that nasty email, like, yeah, why don't you stop like, you know, BSing here and just tell me I'm not allowed. I'm sure it's not malicious. They're just, you know, probably regulators don't let them do it in New York. That's it. You know, they're like, listen, you got to lock it down or we take your license. And that's it. So I got no ill will towards Coinbase. They're, you know, they're doing the best they can in this environment. They're making money though. So much
Yeah.
money they could definitely afford American support, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah,
By the way, you're recommending this that don't use the exchanges for a long term like a Binance.
you don't
so
never
if,
keep your stuff in exchange.
yeah,
Never.
but I have this one hardware wallet where I put my Bitcoin, but to transact the Bitcoin to the hardware wallet to Binance or back, it's quite expensive, I think. If you
Well, you know, it's security versus cost. I mean, you have to, you know, decide what's more important to you. Do you want to hold your own keys and your own Bitcoin and, you know, pay
Yeah.
the fees, or do you want to trust the exchange and hold it there and then
Yeah,
one day they'll just
I
lock
hold
it
my
or freeze it?
I
You
hold my
know?
Bitcoin mostly in the hardware wallet, but
Okay.
I
Yeah.
it's
It's not that expensive to send Bitcoin. I mean, if you SegWit, what is it like $2-3? Can't be that
I
expensive.
I think it's around $15, or if you send a couple of $1,000 worth of
$15?
Bitcoin.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
To Binance?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, they probably take a little fee though, all right? Binance, it's probably Binance fee is part of that. I don't think it's actual like on-chain costs, right? Because as far as I know, SegWit you can send Bitcoin for 30 cents. You know, what I mean, like listen, that guy
Yeah.
bought $1.3 billion of Bitcoin for $2. I mean, come on
Yeah.
now, like like so it doesn't really matter what the amount is. Like it matters for the exchanges though. They charge you based
Yeah.
on the amount. But if you're doing
Yeah.
on-chain transfers, the gas fees are like minimal, especially with the SegWit 32. Like what is it like 30 cents? I think was the last time I paid that on SegWit. Yeah, so no, it's cheap. I don't know. I don't trust exchanges. I keep nothing on exchanges. I keep everything on my own hardware wallet. That's just me. I'm
Yeah.
paranoid. Like I don't care, because
Yeah.
better be safe than sorry. I'm not saying nothing about Binance or Coinbase. They're great companies, very reliable, very solid. Never got screwed with them. I mean, I used Binance before too. When I lived outside of US,
Yeah.
I actually used Binance while I was in US for like 2 years when I came back from
Yeah.
overseas. Before they freaking cut me out completely. And then they made it so that even when I was using ExpressVPN, they could still tell I was in US. And then like I was like, damn it,
Yeah.
they got me, So yeah, so I had to switch to because I was using Binance. My friend made an account for me, and I was using like her account instead of whatever to do all the trades.
Okay.
Yeah, and I used to also use Qcoin. That was great until they locked us down too. Now that's it. Now I'm locked out of everything. I was using Coinbase. It's fine. It works. I pay no trading fees there, so it's cool. It's
That
very
kind of
cheap.
another dumb question. What if I'm out and about and I want to check my balance? Am I able to do that from my phone?
No, you can't check it on the phone. I mean, because it works a little differently. Like the MetaMask wallet on your phone is not the same one you're using. It's better to use a computer for now. Yeah,
Okay.
but
So-
technically you could, if you basically did it all on the phone. If your MetaMask wallet is set up on your phone, same one as the one in your on your computer, then yeah, you could. If you connect to their mobile site with that MetaMask wallet, then yeah, you could check it on the phone. Technically, I've
Is
never
that,
done it. I just use it on the computer and that's it. Because
are
it's not
the-
like trading. You don't really need to check your balances or whatever and do things. I mean, you kind of like do this and just leave it alone. Come back like a week later. So it's
I-
not like you have to be like speedy. Oh no, I have to like reset my range or anything while I'm out and about. I doubt that. I've never had to do it in all the years I'm doing this.
are no drawdowns? No drawdown, like you have
No, there's
stocks and stuff.
yeah,
Well, But I
it's in
will.
there and that's it. It's like
What I
farming.
want, would StellaSwap be where my balance would be?
What do you mean?
Like it said dashboard and everything. Is that Stellas?
Yeah, just go to like we just did it. Yeah, just go to StellaSwap app and just check it out. Yeah,
That
or
would be an
your
extension from here. Okay, so it wouldn't be something you can put on your phone. Even StellaSwap would be.
no, it's better to use it on the computer. Like it's even better for safety versus having access to it on the phone. Like you don't need. It's not like trading. You just kind of like have your work PC with your crypto stuff, and you just once a week or once a couple of weeks you take your profits. You change your range. I mean, you could change your range anytime. You just exit the position and you make another one. Like it's easy. Yeah. Like what lesson are you on right now? Did you finish the whole module 4, or are you still going through it?
I just made my first purchase, whatever number that is. I don't know what number it is.
Okay. Well, I mean, you told me you're on module 4 now, right?
Must be 4.4, yeah.
Yeah.
4.4.
Yeah, just keep going. Like it's the lessons all build on each other, and then basically the other lessons teach you how to get into the pools, which is what we just did, the V3 pools. Then the next lessons basically tell you how to get the money out, how to unstake, how to take it out of the farm, and then how to send it back to your bank account. Like, yeah, that's all the other lessons. Yeah. Like I go through the whole process, how to get in, how to farm, and how to get out. And then how to set up Trezor. That's the last module, 6. Which is optional. You don't need to do it. But I recommend if you do like larger amounts, like over $10,000, you should use a Trezor. I mean, that's just good security.
Do you ever use the Ledger hardware wallet?
My friend uses it. Like one of my co-founders, he uses Ledger. Works just fine. So it's
Yeah.
you know, it works.
I
It
have
definitely
this
works.
Ledger hardware
Yeah.
wallet.
Yeah, either one. I use Trezor for my course because that's what I have, and it's open source, so I prefer it to closed source like Ledger, you know. But nah, Ledger works fine. Yeah, like I have plenty of friends who use Ledger all the time. Yeah, I mean I
Yeah.
don't like them because they're closed source. I mean I get that they're not gonna scam people because that's like business suicide. Obviously, you scam once and that's it. Like nobody trusts your Ledger ever again. So I don't see them doing that. But at the same time, I don't know. I just feel safer with open source, hardware like Trezor.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
When
it's
you
trusted.
ask, I'm
What's
sorry,
that? Yeah, go ahead.
real quick, when you have your money put back into your bank account, does it take 2 weeks like it does to have it
No,
out of
no,
your
no.
account?
That doesn't take 2 weeks. Coinbase deposited next day. Yeah. The 2 weeks, what it took was because you used ACH. See, when you use ACH, it takes time to clear with Coinbase. And until it clears, they don't let you withdraw your crypto. So it's nothing to do with like banks per se. It's a Coinbase policy. That's why in the course, if you notice, I basically you set up that bank account not for depositing, but for withdrawals. That's what you set it up for. You don't use it for deposits at all, ever, like bank account. Like you're better off buying with PayPal or credit card. That's instant. Like you have PayPal, right?
It's confusing. I have a different name on the card. They wouldn't allow it for security reasons.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So they didn't.
I
Well, it's not a card. I mean, you
have a
could connect your PayPal directly to Coinbase without the card.
well, I have a different name on my account.
Oh, okay. Well, well, I mean, you could
They take
also
debit cards.
you could also wire the money. That's gonna be instant as well.
$50.
Well, yeah. In your case, yeah. In your case, you could use a credit card, or for smaller like amounts, you should use a PayPal or credit card. I mean, that's what I do. I mean,
Yeah.
PayPal you can do up to $1,000 a day, which is like plenty for most people. I mean, plenty for me. You get like $7,000 in a week. I mean, I would say that's enough. Like 30 grand a month. Yeah, that's plenty. Yeah, like yeah. So and that's available instantly. Like if you buy a PayPal, right away you can take it, like same second. Yeah. But ACH, yeah, but you can use ACH. That's fine. You just be aware. It's not 2 weeks. It's actually up to 10 business days. That's their policy, whatever that is. But 10 business days, that's almost 2 weeks, basically, right? It's like 14 days, yeah. So it's 2 weeks. Well, I never use ACH because that's whatever. But yeah, but you can if you have bigger amount, you wire it. If you have smaller amount, you use PayPal and credit card. And ACH is kind of in between. It's a large amount, but they have to like process the money, because once you take crypto from their platform, they can't get it back. That's why the rule is in place. Because if for example you send them $1,000 through ACH, right? Then you take the $1,000, you buy Bitcoin, and you send it off to your wallet, right? And then you call your bank and you tell them to cancel the ACH transaction. See? So you already took the $1,000 of Bitcoin to your wallet, but you didn't get the money. And then in order to not get scammed, Coinbase basically waits, like lets you buy the crypto, but then in order for you to withdraw crypto, which is what we need, right? Because we don't use Coinbase, like they basically make you wait until that money clears. That's why it makes sense. I mean, what are they supposed to do? They can't just let people steal crypto from the exchange and scam them, even though we're not going to do that, but they don't know that. That's just the policy. Yeah. So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's logical. I was like pissed about it in the beginning too, and I was like, you know what? Nah, that makes sense. I'll give him that one. Like, I'll do the same thing because obviously, like, because crypto, that's it. Once you take it to your wallet, it's yours. Like, they can't do anything. That's like you control that. But so they needed the crypto or money on the exchange. One of two. Yeah. So that's why.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's all logical. Like all this stuff is just
We don't think like a criminal does. So
yeah, well, criminals, there's so many scammers out there, especially with crypto. It's like the perfect vehicle. But I mean, they say, oh, there's lots of scammers using crypto. Actually, more scammers use cash, US dollars. Most crime in the world is committed with cash. Like so. When the guy was like, Jamie, was like, oh, Bitcoin is like a tool of criminals. I'm like, you should be talking. Like, you were laundering billions of dollars for Mexican cartels, guy. Like, get out of my face. Like, you got fined like $1 billion by U.S. government multiple times for money laundering. And this is the guy sitting there on the news talking about Bitcoin being used by money launderers. Like, you should be quiet, guy, right? Like, I don't listen to what that guy says at all. He says Bitcoin is a scam. Now he's buying Bitcoin, like hand over fist. Yeah, okay, right. They just basically like say all these negative things to bring the price down so they can get in cheaper. That's it. That's all it is, to scare people off. And then by the time people figure it out, because right now all these ETFs, what are they doing? They bought Bitcoin when it was 26,000, and now they're selling it at 62,000 to all their customers. That's what they're doing. They're like basically like converting it at 62,000 from their reserves and selling those shares of those spot ETFs. That's it. So they're doubling their money on their customers. That's why like they're like, no, don't buy Bitcoin. That's dangerous. Yeah, let us buy it and sell it at double the price to you. Yeah. That's what they do. Same thing with like yield farming, like what I'm showing you. Like, you think they're not doing that? They're taking your money and they're putting it into the farms. They're getting like 100 to 200%, and they're paying you 4% on your CD.
Right.
100% minus 4, 96% profit. Great, with no risk. They don't care. They're gonna be made whole if things go sideways.
Mm.
Yeah, that's why people need to get out of the banks and be their own bank.
So what we're doing is providing the liquidity for people, for them to invest. We're not really
Well,
investing.
we're providing the traders. We're trading between these tokens, basically. That's we're enabling trading, crypto trading. See? Because they need basically our liquidity to make the trades back and forth. So we don't do the trading. We just loan our funds to the decentralized exchange that then provides it to the traders on the different farms and different pairs. And then the exchange makes money and gives us a piece of that money, like to the liquidity providers, which is us. We're the decentralized market makers. That's what we do. We make markets, in different crypto tokens. That's what it is. So we're like, oh, it's a scam. How do you make money? I'm like, it's actually pretty transparent how we make money. Like, people do trading and we take fees from those people. That's it. Like, it's simple. It's not hard. Like, there you go. 2 sentences. Like, even one, I think. Yeah, it's simple. I mean, it's not simple to do, but it's simple to provide funds and collect yield on your savings. Yeah. I mean, there's so many people who have like savings and they get like nothing for it, right? Just because like they trust the banks. They put the money in the savings and then they give you 5% and inflation is 12. So you're actually losing money every year, because the money is not sound. That's the problem. See, if the money was sound like Bitcoin, you don't need to put Bitcoin anywhere. You can just hold Bitcoin and it appreciates in value. You can buy more stuff with it, right? So like, for example, before you needed like 10 Bitcoin to buy a house. Now you can buy a house with 3 Bitcoin. See? So basically Bitcoin gained more purchasing power. But in 1950, you could buy a house for $50,000 and now you need $500,000 to buy the same house. So your money lost basically 98% of its purchasing power. And Bitcoin gained 3x the purchasing power. See, people don't think in those terms. Like, there's inflation. They print money. They create more paper. And, but the purchasing power is the same. So the purchasing power per each piece of paper goes down once you print more. And they just printed like $5.4 trillion. So what do you think is going to happen? They're talking about, oh, there's no inflation. Yeah, if you don't take food, gas, and rent into account, which is basically what people need. It's like, yeah, if you take those out, then the inflation is 3%. I'm like, are you stupid? Like, that's literally all I'm spending money on was the rent, money, food, and gas. Like, how are you gonna take that out? If that costs me 3 times more, then your money just lost whatever 70% of its value. They're always doing this mental gymnastics, like, oh, like, no, there's
Or
no
maybe-
inflation. What do you mean?
Maybe you can put your money under your mattress and you can be your own bank.
Yeah, that works out great too. It's not like if you put your money under your mattress, the inflation doesn't get it anyway. Like it's as they call it, invisible tax, right? Like people think just because they don't like take your money doesn't mean they can devalue your money, right? See
Yeah.
that's why like people should keep everything in Bitcoin. They just opt out of the whole thing altogether, eventually, and just use Bitcoin for barter among ourselves. Pay for rent, pay for gas, pay for everything, which is kind of what they're doing
Yeah.
in Salvador. They already made Bitcoin the official currency of the country, along with the dollar.
They did?
So that yeah, Bitcoin is the official currency of El Salvador, along with dollar, both, double. Yeah, and Bukele, which is a Salvador president, he converted all of their treasury, national treasury, fully into Bitcoin, all of it. Like I think he converted $300 million into Bitcoin. Yeah, and he did it when it was $23,000. Now it's $62,000 per Bitcoin. So our leaders are basically racking up $34 trillion of debt. Meanwhile, Bukele just doubled his national treasury and eliminated all crime in a year. Yeah, so now his country is the safest country in America. 0 homicides all year. Yeah, and how did he do that? By jailing criminals. Oh my God, what a shocker. Oh, jailing criminals works. Instead of letting them defecate freaking on subways, and rob people and beat up cops like they do in New York over here. Like it's ridiculous. But anyway, that's off topic.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Critical
that's
time.
and I'm definitely like thinking about Salvador as well because like I can basically like get like a twice the real estate in Salvador that I can in Florida. So I'm like, no crime.
Yeah.
Bitcoin is the official currency. Oh, and there's also 0% income tax, 0% property tax, and 0% corporate tax. Yeah, in Salvador. Another little detail. So I can just go there and pay no tax on anything and just spend Bitcoin directly on all my expenses. And that's it. Just get out of dollar altogether. I'm definitely considering.
Wow. You have to learn Spanish.
Well, I'm already on day 310 of my Spanish Duolingo, so I'm
Really? Yeah.
I'm on track. Yeah,
Really?
habla español poquito, muy
Ah,
poquito.
that sounds good.
Yeah, no, I'm good with the languages. Once I move out there, I'll get myself a Spanish girlfriend, and she'll teach me real quick. Within a year, I'm gonna be speaking like a native. I have no doubt about that.
Spanish
Spanish
girl.
is easy, man. It's easy. It's a super
Yeah.
easy language. I mean, I speak English and Russian. Like Spanish is nothing compared to that. It's like so easy. I mean, obviously to get to a high level, you need practice, but you need to read Spanish books and whatnot. And I'm gonna be doing that. Yeah, but it's fine. Everybody speaks English out there. Like they all speak English.
How old were you when you came to America?
I was 11 years old. Yeah, 11. Yeah, so I'm an American. I mean, I'm not really like Russian. Be like, all people are Russian. I came here when I was 11. What are you talking about? I finished junior high school, college. Like, like I'm American. As American as like anybody else, I would say. So, I mean, yeah. Then I went out to like I was living in Moscow and Ukraine, and Lithuania. I was traveling for like I think over 20 years or so. Just out there. Brushed up on my Russian again, so my Russian is perfect now. Yeah, now I gotta just get the Spanish in there, and that's it. Spanish, Russian, and English. That covers about almost everything, except for China. But
Yeah.
but crypto is banned in China, so I don't care. They're dead to me.
Really?
Like, whatever. Yeah. Well, China is like a concentration camp over there. It's crazy. They got social rating score. They got like cameras everywhere. It's like it's crazy, man. That's what they want to do here in U.S., but nah, I don't think that's happening. They could try. They'll fail because we have guns. One little thing that Americans have is guns. Lots of guns. 570 million units of guns for a country of 350 million. That's 1.7 guns per person.
Right.
Plus ammo. So yeah.
Something's not right.
Yeah. That's it's good. Guns are good. Whenever guns are legalized, crime goes down because now criminals are afraid. See? That they'll get shot. See, when there's a concealed carry in effect, like in Florida, for example, you can conceal carry in Florida with no license. Yeah. You do need a permit for a gun, obviously. You can't just have a gun. You're doing it. But once you have that permit, the basic permit for a gun, you can carry it outside, just conceal carry, which is great. Because then, like, people who don't have guns benefit, right? Because the criminals are like, does this guy have a gun? Or does he not? See, they don't know. Because if I do have a gun and you try to rob me, I think it's going to go bad for him, right? Like, that's going to be one less criminal on the streets real quick, see? No jail needed, right?
No
Bullet
chance.
costs like what, $2? And to keep him in jail costs $60,000 a year, right?
Wow.
It's way cheaper. Bam, that's it. Society gets unburdened, you know? But anyway, I guess it's an unpopular opinion. Hey, listen, it is what it is. Want to be a criminal? That's what you get.
Yeah, these are critical times we're living in. All of us are.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, I appreciate your help. I'm getting kind of hungry.
No problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon anyway. I don't know if anybody else have any questions.
Just a really quick one about conferences. Like the Bitcoin seems to have like a big conference. Is that just for those people that buy just Bitcoin?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah, it's
And
like
would
Bitcoin
they-
enthusiasts. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Do they buy it in the same process as this way, or do they purchase it or, get into it a different way if that's all they're doing?
No, I mean, you can buy it either way. I mean, you can buy it like P2P. You know, if you know somebody that has Bitcoin, you can actually like, meet with the guy, give him cash, and he'll send you Bitcoin. I mean, I don't recommend that because that's dangerous. Because you know, I mean, unless like your friend, like you know him, like it's
Yeah.
but because somebody could just show up with a gun and take your money or take your Bitcoin. Just point a gun in your head, be like, send me the Bitcoin. If you don't send it,
Yeah.
I'll shoot you in the head. Like that's it. That's the ultimate key. Like just bam. Or you can buy just like on Coinbase or Binance. It's the same Bitcoin. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's all the same. Unless you're
And the
buying
same
spot ETFs,
process.
and it's not the same.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's the
The
same
spot ETFs, that's
process.
just a share. Yeah, it's the same process. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the
That just
day,
choose.
you still get that Bitcoin in your wallet. Like what?
Yeah.
However you got it, it's the Bitcoin is one and the same. Yeah, you still
Yeah.
have it in your wallet. Yeah, and like
Yeah.
I recommend Trezor. So basically, the way that happens is you buy it
Yeah.
on Coinbase or Binance, and then you generate an address with your Trezor, and then you just withdraw it from Coinbase to that address, and that's it. And it shows up on your wallet. And once off the exchange, you control that Bitcoin. Like you can send it to whoever you want, as much as you want, anytime, 24/7. You don't have to ask permission. You don't have to fill out paperwork. No ID, no nothing. That's yours. Like you're the bank. Like you hold it. Like that's it. As long as but you're responsible also on the flip side. If
Yeah.
you forget your keys or you give somebody else your keys, like I always tell people, like don't give anybody your seed phrase. Never give anybody your seed phrase. It's like your ATM PIN code. Like, are you gonna just come up to somebody and just give them the card, PIN code, and point to the nearest branch? No, like, because they're gonna go and take your cash, and then that's it. It's over. People don't understand that. I'm like, this is not a hard concept. It's like that. Like, that's your bank. That's your PIN code. Don't give it to anybody. And I keep telling it to people, and people still do it. Like, one of my students, did it and lost like $30,000. And this is the guy that was already like farming, yield farming, everything. I'm like, and then he was like applying for for help on StellaSwap Discord, even though I literally pinned a message in that Telegram chat about this very thing, but he just didn't bother reading it. And I had the same message in the course. He didn't bother reading it. Like, and then he only told me after he got scammed. I'm like, come on, guy. I can't help you if you like do stupid things. You just don't pay attention and you don't read my instructions. You do that, then yeah, you're gonna get scammed. Like it's obvious. Whatever. I had other people that scammers are pretending that they have an exchange and they would like get into the exchange and send them the money into the exchange. So they send the money in there, that's it. The money's gone. You can't get it. It's fake, like a fake Coinbase, that kind of thing. And I'm like, what are you doing? You couldn't check the address where it says like Coinbase dot like NYC or something like that? No, it's Coinbase.com, guy. Come on. Like people just don't pay attention, man. They're just, busy with their things and scammers take advantage of that. Yeah, but if you do like basic things right, it's safe. You just have to do it the right way. Like anything in life, really. I mean, you just have to pay attention and and do it right. And if you're not sure, that's what the chat is for. You can ask in the chat, in Telegram chat, and I will reply and tell you exactly how to do it. You don't need to do it the hard way. You paid me money so that you don't have to. That's the whole point. I already taken out the expense and errors and all that. And you guys paid me so that you can use my knowledge and my mistakes for free. Like in the future. Pay once and that's it. And you can keep it rolling.
We're happy that you did that for us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. You know, like, because it sucks that people have a bad like, you know, impression of like decentralized finance and crypto. They think it's full of scammers. No, it's like everything. Like people get scammed in Forex, people get scammed in stocks, people get scammed on the phone. Like scams are everywhere. It's not just crypto. It's like scammers just don't want to work. They want the easy money. They're looking for victims, for targets. And most of those are uneducated people. See, and I'm the opposite. I'm like the bane of scammers, you know, because I educate people on how to do it the right way, and then they can't scam you. Because like as soon as they try to scam you, like get in the chat, like Redeem, this guy wants me to do this. I'm like, scammer, no, that's it. And you're like, sorry, get out of here. That's it. You know, if you're in that chat, your probability of getting scammed goes basically to zero, like zero, because you know they isolate you and they're like whatever. Like this one guy, a friend of mine, also got scammed for like 11 grand. Some girl messaged him on the Instagram, and he actually trusted her enough. She's like, I can do trading for you. And then she got him into a fake Qcoin exchange. He sent in $11,000. Then she made him 270K. You know, and she's like, oh, but to take profits, we're gonna need to pay taxes for you. Send us another 20 grand. I'm like, come on. Yeah, he was gonna do it too. I'm like, no, he was gonna borrow 3 Bitcoins from my friend to pay those taxes. I'm like, are you stupid? What are you doing? First of all, you pay your own taxes for crypto. That's like already that giveaway right there. Like just that alone. Like nobody pays taxes for you. Like, you know. Yeah, he's like, but can I get the money back? I'm like, no, you lost that money. That 11,000 is gone. Just like accept it and move on. He's like, oh, I'm gonna talk to them. I'm like, you're just wasting your time. They're not gonna give you anything back. You know, in the end, it was exactly when, like I said, they didn't give anything back. They just like tried and tried and tried to get more money from him. It was probably some like Ukrainian, you know, woman sitting in Thailand pretending to be, you know, in Switzerland and whatnot. I'm like, he's like, oh no, she said we're gonna meet up. You know, they use the romantic piece also to kind of, you know, get the guy like relaxed. Oh, you're so hot, you're so cute. Let me make you some money. Oh yeah, you can meet me in Thailand, buy me a bag. I'm like, think about it. If she just made you 270K with your money, why can't she do that for herself and buy her own bag? Like, think about it. Why would she make you money? Like me, I'm making you guys money because you pay me for it. You paid me for the service, and I'm giving you the service, right? It makes sense. In your case, you haven't paid her anything. So the payment is the 11K you put in. Like, you know. But anyway. Yeah, gotta be vigilant. Gotta be vigilant out there, you know. Scammers are getting real creative. They're getting fancy with it.
They're getting good.
Now they're using AI to create like fake YouTube videos with like Elon Musk saying to like invest in this token. Then you click on the video and it's a fake token, and they just scam you. Or they send you emails where you click on the email, click on the link, and they install a little like program on your computer, and it logs all your keystrokes and everything. Yeah,
Just
like
email, not the attachment, but the email itself.
Yeah, you click on the you know on the link, you go there, and it installs like a little malware. Yeah, so don't click on any links. You know, I mean, if you installed malware bytes, like I recommend in my course, that's not gonna work on you because it's gonna detect it instantly in real time and quarantine it. So that's not gonna work if you have malware bytes installed. But most people don't. They're too cheap to pay $30 a year, like, and then they lose like thousands of dollars because they're too cheap to pay $30. I'm like, come on now, like
Right.
you know. No, that's saying like the greedy person pays twice, right? That's kind of sometimes thrice, you know. That's kind of their thing. It's like, yeah, you know, you save money though. Or like some people that like don't buy my course, like, oh man, you know, $800, $1,000, that's like way too much. I'm like, okay, yeah, wait until you lose 5K. Then you're gonna be like, oh damn, that course was cheap. Damn, I could have gotten that and got all the support and everything, and I lose the money. Like, see, it's always in hindsight, everything is 2020, right? Hindsight is always 2020.
It's a
Once they
wonderful
lose
thing.
it, then they're like, yeah, it's, you know, my hindsight is also 2020. I mean, if I knew, I would have bought like a ton of Ethereum at $100, you know. But it was a risk. It could have gone to zero. I didn't know. So instead, I put that money into this course, into this business, because that was a sure thing. You know, like I knew I was gonna make money with that. But like Ethereum, it then went out to $4,000. You know, from 100. So I mean, I could have made like 40x on my money, but I could have made zero also. People like don't understand that analysis. They're like, what do you mean? You could have done this. I'm like, yeah, and I could have lost it all. Like, you know, it could have gone to zero. And then where would I be? Right? No skills, no money to start a business. I'll be like, that's it. I'll be in a worse situation. Yeah. Obviously, if I did that, I would have like over $4 million. But, you know, whatever. I still think I made the right decision on that, you know, because like nobody can steal your skills. Nobody can steal your experience. Nobody can steal a business that you made. And plus, this business, once I get it like going and scaled up and finish building it out, I can sell it for like $100 million to Coinbase. You know, as an e-learning company in 5 or 6 years, whatever. And if not, that's okay. I make plenty. You know, so yeah, I still think I made the right decision. But yeah, sometimes you're like, damn it, I should have bought it. I should have done that. You know, like easy money. I could have been like hanging out, you know, in like Maldives and doing nothing. But doing nothing is boring anyway. So yeah, that wouldn't work
You
for me.
enjoy your work.
Yeah, I enjoy my work. I would get bored, you know, like whatever. I don't mind taking vacation for a couple of weeks, but then it's like, all right, that's enough. Time to get back to it, you know, get back to making money. Yeah, because it's a fun business, you know. You like educate people on the alternative banking system, right? And I'm almost done with the boring stuff. Like I'm almost done with the build out. I just need to, you know, finish setting up the automation on everything. You know, kind of like I did the training for you guys. Like I've been doing it live this whole like past 5 or 6 years. Now I'm gonna make it automatic, so that's available on demand. You know, and start marketing it, running ads, this, that. I haven't done none of that. Like I've just been like building this thing. And yeah, so it's a long drag, but you know, that's what you have to do, I guess, to make the product.
Yeah,
all right,
it's a good
looks
product.
like we're
Yeah, well, thank you.
almost
Thank
done.
you so much for your help. I appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah,
I got
I might run another one
Yeah.
in like a couple of weeks. I mean, not that really need to run these things. You guys can ask me the questions anytime in the chat, and I'll answer. So it's not like you have to wait till, you know, the Zoom Q&As. I mean, you can just ask right there in the chat, and you know, I mean, but you see, like it's easy. It's nothing complicated. It's basically just getting through the course front to back. Just start with, you know, module 1, lesson 1, and just keep going down, and just make sure to read the instructions in the lesson description, because that's the text actually tells you like what to do based on where you are. Like for example, if you notice in the description it says, if you're like in New York, go to like module 2.1. If you're not in New York, go to module 4. This. If you're outside of US, do this, because it's kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of thing. You know, like that's what I had to do, because like based on where you are, it's a different on ramp, it's a different off ramp, it's a different thing. Like for example, if you're in New York, you can only use Wormhole Bridge and Coinbase, right? If you're outside of US, you can use Binance and no bridge at all. If you're in US but outside of New York, like you're Rita, you can use Coinbase or Kraken and Squid Router, you know, to go straight to Moonbeam. See, so I had to kind of and the same thing for when you're trying to get back in out of crypto, you know, same thing, you know, depending on where you are. So I had to make like 3 sets of on ramps and off ramps basically, and give people instructions in the lesson description, like where to go next, you know, kind of lay out like a whole system. Yeah, that was tricky. I was like, and I'm updating it in real time as it like kind of happens. That's why somebody was complaining like, oh, these videos are outdated. I'm like, but you can still do it though, right? I mean, just because the token names are different and the farm names are different, the mechanics are still the same. What does it matter? Like, okay, they'll add another 5 farms next week. What, you want me to redo the whole course again? Like, I'll just be redoing my course every week. Like, what do you mean? and plus, even if you're unclear, that's what the chat is for. You can literally ask me, and then based on that, on those questions and the feedback, I do update the course. So like, I use the Telegram chat as like the real time feedback from students. And like, yeah, the course that I started with and the course the way it is now is completely different. I revamped it just like a month ago with that new base on and off ramp, you know. So yeah, and I am gonna update the videos when I finish my like 15 last task queue of things left to do. Then the 16th is gonna be a full course update. Like I'll just redo the lessons, just like freshen up the, you know, the graphics, the farms, what Anthony was saying in the chat. Like, oh, it doesn't look exactly the same. Doesn't it though? I mean, yeah, like I get it. It's a little, you know, little outdated, but it still works, you know, like the Pulsar lessons are new. It's just the oldest lessons are like, yeah, but I'll get to it. Like I'll get this course done. First, I need to like finish the main build out, you know, so the money starts coming in, so I can live. And then you know, then once that happens, and I get a team of like 5 people, then I'm gonna get on all of that and update it, and I'll put out more modules. And trust me, I have a whole thing already, like expansion. I'm gonna bring in coaching services where I can take on like 10 people and just, you know, like teach them how to like make money in 40 different ways. That's just one. I know more. I know like over 40 ways to make money There's lending, borrowing. There's different kinds of staking. There's like this crypto Ponzi's that are propping up on the bull run. The good Ponzi's, not the ones that take your money. It's just using Ponzi mechanics. You know, people don't understand the difference. There's like Ponzi's where it's just straight up scams where they take your money, and there's ones with like Ponzi pyramidal mechanics and the real product, you know, underneath it. Yeah, well, I'll be bringing that to you guys, you know, to play with. But that's not like a big thing. That's like for like that's like a lottery. You put $200-300 in there, let it ride. You can lose everything, or you can 100x it. You know, like that kind of thing. You know, that you can't depend on that. Yield farming is for like income, like solid, stable income. You know, and like those crypto Ponzi's are for like making huge gains in bull markets, and then taking that money and putting them in the farms. That's what I do. So I take small little bets. Sometimes I lose, sometimes I win. But you know, if I lose a little bit. If I win a lot. So it makes sense. For every 10 that I don't hit, if I hit 2 or 3, bam, I make more than that. Yeah, then I take that and put it in the farms. Just that's kind of that's how most traders do it. Actually, they trade, they make big gains, and then they put it in yield farms. So I don't want you guys to do that because trading is hard. It's like 95% of traders lose money. So you don't want to be doing that. Like I make money, but I'm one of the 5%, you know, and I've been doing it for like over 10 years. So, and I don't teach it either. Like I was thinking about teaching, and I was like, nah, it's way too hard for like normal people. Way too hard. There's no point. Like you don't need to. You guys want income. That's your thing. Just no stress and income, right? And if you want to play, like I have some things cooking up that I'll give you some gems to play with, put a little bit of money on, so you can feel that rush, the adrenaline, the gambling, and like, oh yeah, it's going up, it's doing 10x, you know? Yeah, and if you lose, like the trick to that is you have to invest enough money that you don't care about losing, like that you're comfortable. If you lose like those $200-300, you're like, man, okay, I'm not, you know, I'm not gonna be bankrupt off losing that money. Because a lot of people, they go too like deep into it. They put like thousands of dollars. I mean, I'm one of those people, I guess. I'm a bit of a degenerate, but that's okay. I can afford to do that. Even if I lose it, it's gonna be unpleasant, but it's not gonna be like, oh no, I'm gonna be on the street. No, don't do that. Yeah, because I know a lot of people get into that. They're like, oh man, I'm gonna put like, I want to make $100,000 in the week. I'm like, whoa, slow down there, cowboy. Like, no, like, no, go back to the stable farm, you know, like put it in there, take the profits off a stable farm and put that into the Ponzi token. Yeah. But anyway.
Quick last question, if I could.
Yep.
I've picked up that it'd be best for me because I use a Mac. I'm going to buy just a really standard PC to just do this on.
Yeah, you can get like a notebook for like, like $1 or something for like, $500-700, like something super simple. No graphics,
I don't want it to be more
card.
complicated. Yeah, I just want no graphics. Okay.
Yeah, just
Super
regular
simple.
one. Super simple, yeah. I mean, you literally like you saw what we're doing, like what Rita was doing. That's all you gotta be able to do. That's it.
Yeah.
Just browser and just get in there. Because Mac, it's a little iffy with crypto, a lot of things are not compatible. People use Macs, it works. But I don't know, I prefer
I picked
PC.
up that I don't need the complication, if you know what I mean. I just want to make it simple. And I want to be able to follow along exactly as it's being provided.
Yeah, and you can order a Trezor as well, for like $60. You don't need the expensive one. People get like the fancy one for 180. I'm like, with the color screen. I'm like, you don't really need that. Yeah, like who cares? I use it once, the blue moon, like whatever, to do my transactions, and that's it. Like it shows just fine on the regular black and white LED screen. It's fine. It works. Like, you don't need to go fancy with it.
Okay, cool. That's good to know. And malware bytes.
Yeah, malware bytes for sure. Yeah, that's not optional. That you have to put in. Yeah. I mean, you don't really need it if you don't click on weird links and whatnot, but why not?
I won't be checking. Yeah, I'll put it on anyway,
just to have
but I won't be checking emails or anything on it. Yeah.
No, but even if you are, that's like a last line of defense. It's on there. You set it to auto update, and that's it. It'll just auto update, download all the latest definitions of all the malware and viruses and crap, and it just runs in the background. So even if you completely screw up and you do press that link and they try to install that malware, bam, it's gonna be like error, like warning, malware like is detected, quarantine, and you can like look at a nice little story about it and whatnot. I mean, if everybody did that, I think the whole malware industry would be just wiped out. It's just people are so dumb, they just don't care. Most people, they just get caught because they're just ignorant. They just, they just do stupid things.
Yeah.
Like simple things,
So,
like
yeah.
obvious things, like clicking on freaking emails from unknown people. Like, don't, that should be common sense. Like, don't do that. Like, come on. It's like some guy driving up to you in the bus and like, get in my bus. Obviously, you're not gonna get in that bus, right? So, like, same way, some guy sends you an email, click here to them, like, no, don't click there. Like, what are you doing? And then they're like, oh no, I lost it. Oh, I lost it. I'm like, oh, like, what happened? I clicked on the link. I'm like, really? You did? Did you have a malware bytes or anything installed? No. I'm like, yeah, well, there you go. Like, yeah, that's
Really, people don't learn.
yeah. Then people get blackmailed too, because they install that malware bytes, and they can actually gain control of your webcam, and they can record you without the light on. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And then they record them doing, all kinds of things that they shouldn't be doing. If you get my drift. And then they send them a video and be like, send me a Bitcoin. If you don't send me a Bitcoin, I'm going to send that video to all your friends on your whole Facebook like friend list.
Oh.
And that's it. And they send. See? Like, that's how this works. I mean, I know how all this stuff works. I'm not going to do that because I'm not a scammer. I have a business that I make money on. Like, so I don't need to resort to this kind of scammery, but I know exactly how all this stuff works, Like, yeah, like I used to hack back in the day when I was like 15, 16, So like, yeah, just for fun of it. We never like stole money or anything. But yeah, that's how it works. They install a little program on a computer and they can control everything from that program. Your webcam, your hard drives. They can just encrypt your hard drive and be like, send us Bitcoin, or we're gonna like not give you the decryption key. And that's it. You just lose everything. Yeah,
Wow.
like that's the ransomware. That's what they do. And Bitcoin is great for that because it's all anonymous, or you can use like Monero, which is even better. They delisted it from Binance actually, right? Because Binance was forced. Yeah. But you guys don't have to worry about any of that. Like, as long as you don't do stupid things and like follow my directions, you're good to go. So yeah, that's for people who are clueless.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Like that's what I sell. I don't sell instructions. I sell peace of mind. That's what I sell. Because you can find instructions on the internet. No problem. You can find a bunch of YouTube videos. No problem. But where's the guarantee those instructions work? Where's the guarantee that, these are not scammers that are giving you fake instructions, so you send the money to them? See? None. But it's free. Like I always tell people, you get what you pay for, Like, oh,
Yeah.
I should get this for free. I'm like, go ahead. You think it's free? You're the product. Like you think it's free? Nothing is free, At least I tell you up front how much it costs. That's what it costs. And that's it. I'm very like transparent, if you notice. In my marketing, in my like presentations, I don't hide anything. Like, you saw the training. Like everything I pitched, I delivered, right? Everything. Q&As, delivered. VIP support, delivered. Evergreen course, delivered. Everything's delivered. Walking you through like step by step until you get to DeFi. Working on it. In progress. Yeah, but everybody who wants to put in the work can do it. It's not rocket science. Okay. Like, yeah, hopefully I'll make my course even better, as I keep polishing it.
Such a new
yeah.
world,
Thank
such
you.
a new world to us. We're just
Yeah, well, that's why I kind of keep it down to StellaSwap, so I don't overwhelm you guys, because I can give you a lot. People are like, oh, but this guy gives them so much more, and this guy gives them like 10 different things. I'm like, but do students really want 10 different things right off the bat? They're just gonna get confused. They'll be like, oh, what am I doing here? Tokens and lending and borrowing and airdrops and this and staking, and like, oh, my head. No, I give you one thing, StellaSwap, and one thing to do on StellaSwap, which is yield farming. Because StellaSwap, you can also make money with staking Stella. See, I didn't put that in the course. There's also a link to Moonwell. If you click on lend borrow, that's another way to make money. Didn't put that in the course either. See, because that's like too much. I don't want to give you too much. But what I'll do is though, later I'll put out little modules with those things, which I'll sell, which you can buy or not. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like
That's
cheap one,
better.
like like $200-300, to make to another way to make money. I would say that's pretty fair,
Yeah.
because you'll make that back in like a week, what I charge. So, the module will pay for itself in a week. And after that, it's all gravy. Like you don't care. You're like, oh, great, I'm making money. Yeah. So I'd rather make it modular and kind of do like a one-time upfront fee with, modules sold later, then like charge you guys some monthly like thing, or nah, like I don't like that. I like for people to make their own decisions. Like if you want to buy it and I provide enough value, you do that. If you don't, you just say no, Vadim, I don't want it, and that's fine. And you still can stay with what you already bought, like, which is great. Because I hate being
And it's
forced to like,
really,
oh,
yeah,
go ahead.
it's really great having the basic course, because
Yeah.
then the individual can stack it as they wish. And like, you don't have to buy a whole heap of stuff that you're never going to use.
Yeah, just the one
So
thing.
if you just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, you buy
great.
that, plus you get the VIP support, plus like the Q&As. You get
Yeah.
like you kind of all in one package. You get the course and the
Yeah.
support with it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if it
it's
was just
awesome.
support, it wouldn't be impossible. Because then I would just be like walking people through step by step. Versus like
Yeah.
a course, it's like an automated, virtual walkthrough thing. Plus whatever that doesn't catch, the Telegram chat catches. That's
Yeah.
kind of my thing. And whatever that doesn't catch, the Q&As kind of sweep up, which is
Yeah.
like not many people show up, as you can see, because like my course is good and the support is
Yeah.
great. So people are like,
That's
okay,
a good sign.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good sign. If there'll be like 40 people in the chat, everybody's confused. Yeah, that means I haven't done my job right. That means my course is garbage, and like people have to be screaming at me in the Zoom, which is not the case, obviously, because I make sure
Yeah.
like people get resolved like quickly, because people, whatever, they're busy nowadays. Nobody has time to like wait and stuff. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think that this system is good that I came up with. It works so far. I haven't scaled it yet, but I'm about to. So the chat might start
Yeah.
blowing up soon. Like we're still like 100 people. Once we get to 1,000 people, it's gonna be a different game. Like I'm gonna have to bring on a
Don't
team and.
forget us.
No, like it's fine. I'll keep the support quality up. Don't worry. That's not changing. It just because you just have to basically bring in a team and create like processes. And that's it. Same thing as like I did with this course. It doesn't matter. You have 5 people. You can divide it to sub rooms. You can have like AI chatbot. That's going on strong. Also, like you can train an AI chatbot now to be like me, like Vadim bot. And like that AI will just answer all the questions, and then whatever it doesn't answer, you can just type in like human, and then bam, it forwards it to me, let's say, and I answer the question that the AI couldn't. See, but then 90% of it will be answered by AI, and I'll only answer the 10%. See, so yeah, like that's definitely on my queue,
That's
right?
smart.
But for now, I don't need it.
Mm.
It's like tools. Doesn't mean that outsourcing and automation it makes it worse. See, like Coinbase, they just don't care. They make so much money that they're just outsourced it to India, and if they lose some customers, they just don't care. See, I can't do that because I'm not Coinbase, so I do care. Like I try to retain all my clients, So it's in my interest to provide good customer support so that people like it, give me good testimonials, and tell their friends.
Yeah.
That's how you bring in new students. If you give somebody bad service, they're like, this guy's course sucks, support sucks. They're never gonna give me a testimonial. See, and then you're not gonna sell anymore. Then your business fails. That's how most people fail. Not me though. Like everything stems from the students, from the community.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank
You're
you so much.
welcome.
Appreciate
Yeah, I
that.
really appreciate it.
And I'll put
Yeah,
this
thank
recording
you.
up on YouTube, so people who didn't make it can just check it out on their own time. Yeah. Plus, it's good content for my YouTube channel, which I've been really bad at. I should be like start making content for my YouTube, educational videos. I have a whole thing planned out already. Like I'm gonna do weekly updates on Polkadot ecosystem, like the little news, like thingy. So I got a lot of things planned, but like I said, huge task queue that with important things, like we're also working on advanced like kind of like advanced analytics module where we're going to tell you how to pick the farms, how to pick the ranges. For now, like you're good. You could just pick like 1 of the 4 and just pick like Stella Glimmer or something, and that's it. But I'm going to make a separate module that's going to be like advanced analytics, how to choose the correlation. Well, that's like later for you. That's advanced stuff.
Yeah.
You don't need that. Yeah, you don't need that like right now. That's mostly, I think like 3 people literally asked me for this. 3 out of like 130. Nobody else. Like so I'm like, all right, fine, I'll make it, because whatever, it makes sense. But you don't need that because I'm on the chat. So you just ask me that. If you get to that advanced level, you can ask me and I'll answer. And I'll just tell you instead of a lesson. Like, like this, and this. Yeah. But most people, they just kind of do their own thing, But yeah, but I will make it. That's on my list for sure. That
Mhm.
and the coaching piece, for those that have more money and they want like more hands-on, do like a, live group coaching through Zoom. Yeah, I'll put that in, like
Is
a next
is
level.
that new
What's that?
thing coming for additional price or the same price what
No,
you
I
already
haven't
buy it
decided
for?
yet. Yeah, like how I'm gonna do it. I'll probably do like it's gonna be a whole separate thing. Like I'll give people like 10 different ways or 20 different ways to make money, maybe in 8 ways, and there's gonna be like 8 live Zoom trainings on each thing, and you get a recording. So instead of like yield farming, you get like 8 more ways like that to make money, basically.
Yeah.
On like all different dexes, all different protocols, lending, borrowing, staking, like a la carte kind of thing. Maybe I'll even
Yeah.
make it so that the first like batch is gonna be only like 10 spots, like 10 students, and it's gonna be probably like 3 or 4K. But you get like live training from me. It's not a pre-recorded like course. It's gonna be like me once a week for 2 hours or an hour training, giving a presentation, showing how to
Yeah.
do it, like that kind of thing. It's not really scalable. I can't really scale that past like 10 people, or 20 people, whatever. So yeah, that's why it has to be pricier. Then I might package that into like, a course, like next level income or something like that. Yeah, I'm still thinking. I'm still picking out the best schemes, money-making schemes to put in that. I got like so
Yeah.
far like 25 of them, and I might give like a la carte choices, and then people will pick like 8 out of those 25 that they like the most, and I'll give them those 8, to make money. Yeah, because a lot of people ask me for that. They're like, and that's why I don't do coaching, because I'm too busy with this product. To do like any one-on-one coaching or things like that. And I could be making a lot more money now in short term doing that, but I'm more concentrated on building like a scalable business, because I know once that gets
Yeah.
going and you automate it and you start like really smashing it, like multiple channels, marketing channels, this, that, you make a lot more on the back end. But on the front end, you don't make that much, so, but that's okay. I'm a long-term view kind of guy anyway, I see where
Yeah.
it's going, and nobody's doing what I'm doing, so I'm not too concerned. I don't have much competition. Most people are just doing what I told you. They're doing coaching. They're charging people $8,000 to $10,000, and they're doing one-on-one thing. But that's not scalable. Like you can't scale that. Like how many can you do
Yeah.
like that? 10 people, okay, even 20 people, right? And then you hire a team of 5. Okay, that's not 100 people. So you can do like 200 people every couple of months. Versus this course, I can sell it to 1 million people, right? And all I have to do is just take care of the support piece on the end, which is not a problem. If I sell 1 million courses and I get that kind of money, I can hire like a 20-person professional team in Philippines, and train them personally, fly out there. Or even hire
Yeah.
people in Salvador, like super cheap, and I'll fly out there personally and I'll train the whole team, like, to do exactly how I do it, like my way, like where they basically tell you like what to do in the chat, and then if that doesn't work, Zoom. You know what I mean? That's my like fail safe kind of thing, where I just and it's a good way to get feedback from students, to get to know your students, like to get a feel what's working, what's not, because you have to communicate with your students. Some people, they just build business in like a vacuum, and they have no clue what their customers want. They're like, oh, like just ask them. You don't have to like do research. You just ask people, like, what do you want? Is this good? Is this not good? And they'll tell you. They're like, no, this sucks. I like this. I don't like that one. This one is okay. Let's do that. Yeah, people tell you. That's how I build my course up. Like just people told me, like, I don't like this. I don't like that. That's not clear. I'm like, okay, how can I make it clear? Bam, make it clear, and that's it. Now you'll see as you're going through it. Like it's, it's based on feedback from the students. It's not me just in the vacuum, just creating things and then like
Plugging
nobody likes
away.
it. Yeah, plugging away, and then you get it out there and nobody likes it. They're like, what is this? This is garbage. I hate it. And you're like, and then you fail, right? And
Yeah.
how are you gonna get testimonials? How are you gonna get good feedback? And so you can't market now, and that's it. That's just how it goes. Anyway, all right,
All right.
let's wrap it up, guys. So if you have any questions,
Thank
you can put
you.
another couple
No.
if you want. Nah,
No,
you're
all
set?
Yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah.
all. Thank you.
Thank
All
you.
right, cool. Yeah, I'll post this
Okay.
up in a couple of hours, I guess. See if you wanna, scroll back and refer to some answers. I'll have the recording up soon on my YouTube
Yeah.
channel. All right, guys, have a
Yeah.
great weekend.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
see
take care.
you in the chat.
Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah,
Bye.
take care. Bye bye.